nation, change your mind, transformation, present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation, Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black, I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation, present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation, Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black, I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy love is the truth.
Yes. Shalom. Welcome to Patient Saint Radio. Shalom Israel. I'm Deacon Malachi.
Captain Matthew.
Officer Jerhan.
I'm Officer Elisha.
Officer Carmela.
Officer Solomon.
Officer Nehemiah.
Hanana, House of Officer Jabez. Sister Naoma.
Welcome to Patient Sin.
We already go to bed edition.
We got Captain Matthew in the house.
DC's
in the house. Hey, the intro. I know this Barnabas still in there. Barnabas been there for like 2 years.
We was just talking about that. Hey, we got some.
Can we just put
we got some slackers
Ewell in there?
We got some slackers.
Can you remove Barnabas' head and put Ewell's head in top?
Yes, so we can try to Photoshop.
Oh, that'd be cool. Just a head on top of it. But it still say Captain Barnabas, but it's just but it's Captain the real head.
The real head.
Yeah, Red would be short.
We're gonna get it together, D.
Yes. Officer Captain Matthew, what's going on, brother?
Man, hey, look, it's a pleasure to be in the building, man. All praise the Most High. It's good to come down here and see the family. Everybody.
Yes, sir.
It's all praise.
Hey, man, before we start, I want to give a shout out to Bishop. Bishop class yesterday was fire. Laba had a fire class yesterday.
Yeah.
Always.
So you
had
a class
yesterday?
Yeah,
Hey, he's trying to be modest.
Who teach yesterday morning?
Captain
Humble.
Zakar.
Captain Zakar.
Humble yourself. He say he humble. D say my class was straight, but everybody else class was fire.
I said, let another man praise you.
The lineup was fire. We have a lot to go over.
Yeah.
As you can see today, Captain Shema is not here. Keep him in your prayers. He's traveling.
Hey, we can clap for that, right?
Captain Amaziah is not here.
Captain Aurier.
Captain Aurier is not here.
Captain
Keep these men in
Arrell,
your prayer. Ewell is not. Ewell never here anyway.
And Sister Elishaba, sir.
Oh yes, Sister Elishaba.
Yeah,
Keep these
traveled.
brothers and sisters in your prayers. Hey, we have a lot of people sick on the body, man.
Yeah.
You know Esau's putting something out there.
Yeah,
bro. You know Esau's putting something out there, man.
that flu too, whatever that thing
Yeah,
is.
that thing is vicious.
Pigeon
Hey,
flu, whatever that thing is.
when you're praying, man, keep your fellow brothers and sisters in your prayer, man. There's a lot going on out here.
That thing hurt too.
Yeah.
Esau's putting something out here, man.
It's called the norovirus.
No, Nova virus.
Nova.
That's the diarrhea and the vomiting.
Yeah.
But that other one,
Yeah.
that hurt, that make the pillows hurt, that thing bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember
my
you
Lord
zoomed
had it
in.
for
You was
like 3
all
days.
messed up.
You should know. Damn.
That thing- I ain't never been that sick as an adult in my
Yeah.
since I'm talking about 20 years old adult. I ain't never been that sick before. I said this shit hurt. Like
I know Esau put something out there.
Yeah,
You already know that.
he blowing it in the air like that Levi dust.
Yeah.
Whoa. Getting ahead
Got
of
him.
yourself now.
Hey,
Getting ahead of
man.
yourself.
This country,
Took a shot.
that thing Bishop was playing yesterday, that video about what you call that thing they put on the food
GMO.
to targeting
RNA.
certain-
Yes.
Yes.
RNA.
In
to
the
targeting
crowd.
certain race,
Targets certain genetics.
certain
Yeah.
genetic. Esau is evil, man.
That thing crazy, man.
Esau is evil. Hey,
Yeah, you ain't the same kind of nigga to think like him.
believe it or not, hey, remember that video you was shown earlier? That sister that was talking about the obesity. That's 7. Hey, just play that. We're gonna talk about it. Because the reason I want to play that is because it's not only those stuff Esau put on those food. When you travel, and I'm talking about because when you travel to third countries, Esau, a lot of time, some of us know who travel, we get a little diarrhea when you drink the water. What a lot of you don't know is that, because keep in mind, when you go to the third world country, the water comes from the source.
Right.
I'm talking about you go to the river, you see the water coming from the source. The water in the bottle, what you guys understand, Esau put chemical in there.
Got bleach in it.
Yes. People thinking is the water in that country that's no good. No, it's not. It's the water you are in that your system because that chemical. Now the water you're drinking in that country try to get rid of those chemicals.
Oh.
All the germ that's in
That's
you.
why you get sick.
Okay.
Yes. He tried to. It's like they're fighting because that water you got here, all this bottled water got chemicals in them. They're not pure water. None of them is pure. But when you go to a third world countries, those are pure water. They want you to believe that water is no good. No, the water here is no good.
Right.
Because the water here got all this bleach, all this stuff. That's the water that's not good.
They put fluoride. They put
yes.
chlorine.
Think about it. Mosaic didn't create the water for you to put chemicals in it. That's natural. That's natural water.
Some bleach and chlorine in it so it look clear.
And I'm going to tell you something else. Even when you take a shower,
Yeah.
you see how you coming out all dry skinned. It's the water. It's the chemical in the water.
The pipe be ashy.
Yes.
You have to put lotion on the damn pipe.
Yes.
Jergens.
They call it hard water.
Yeah, the knobs be ashy, look like your ankle. You wonder why your ankle can't never get unashy.
And
you go shoot lotion
and
in
you know
it.
that's so crazy. And when you travel, you go to these third world countries, the people in the country take shower, they don't use no lotion, and they're not ashy.
Damn.
That's my point. It's the water.
They water got minerals in it. Oh,
Yes.
bleach.
Is the water here.
Fading you.
But let me tell you, right? This week, we was talking to this lady, me and my wife. And the lady's like, the lady Ben, she said she been a nurse for 35 years. And she responsible to like when if you travel, you know, if you travel to the country, you gotta have that yellow fever card stuff. Esau have in the computer. Esau have like when you go like what you call them CDC.
Yeah, CDC.
Esau have when you go to these nurses to these it's not really a hospital, but to these clinics. Yeah. Esau have a whole book what to take when you go to certain countries. And I hope you guys know it's all bullshit.
Esau made something up.
We are not
Esau,
doctors.
What you say?
We are not doctors.
We are not doctors. But what I'm showing you is that
educational purposes only.
I travel in a lot of third world countries. And those stuff she was reading, I'm like, where the hell do you get the stuff from? Like this stuff they say, oh, you can get this, you can get that, you have to take this vaccine, you have to take that.
But nobody over there got that.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Now I want you guys to think.
They make you take a malaria shot,
Yes.
but ain't nothing but out of 2 billion people, like 5 got malaria, and they be like, I be outside with the mosquitoes all day.
Exactly. Because Esau wanted to make you believe there's no mosquitoes in America. They want you, actually Esau wants you to believe there is no disease here at all.
Yeah.
You guys never know this?
Yeah, I do.
When people come to America, they don't have to take no jab.
Right, they just come in. Oh, it's so great and clean.
But when you have to go to a country, you still got a whole books of stuff to take. You guys don't see nothing with that
Yellow
picture.
fever, typhoid,
But
malaria.
the people who live in these countries, how the hell they survive?
But I didn't know that. So when people come from abroad and they come here,
No.
They don't take no.
Shut
They just get out the boat sneezing.
No.
Achoo. Oh, what they taking? Nothing. They taking.
what I'm saying.
The only
taking the
thing
money.
is, the only thing is, if you file paper for somebody to come in the country, they might say, "Oh, you got to take a blood test to prove you the father." That's the only thing. But as other than you got to take this job, they don't have that. But when you go to when you live in America, they say you got to take this, you got to this, you got, and then you got to ask yourself, if I have to take all this stuff, what about the people who live in the country? How the hell they survive?
Right.
They didn't take all this stuff.
Right.
It's all propaganda to make you believe America is the greatest country.
You know what, D?
That's all it is.
It's like that too when you get your license.
Yes.
Practice as a
It's to
nurse
put fear.
anywhere.
Yes.
As a doctor, you can't practice from after. You got to start over with their schools here.
Yes.
You can't.
Oh, like you said, if you leave America, you could go everywhere.
And
I'm a
practice,
nurse. And they're like, ooh, you like a doctor, but
Yeah.
you come a doctor from there. They like, you a
Nope,
nurse.
you got to start over.
Yes, I look. So, what I was saying,
You saw make you
it's all
believe.
a propaganda to make you
fear
believe. And it's a fear tactic, by the way. So, now let's go back to the lady.
Right.
So, as we're talking to the lady, she's bringing all this stuff. I'm like, no. Are you sure? Yes, I'm positive. And then she said, yeah, I got people come here, who go to Africa, they take this vaccine, blah, 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 blah. She said, yeah, I'm always scared because I have to travel. But she don't even have a passport.
But she
she
traveled.
60 something. No, she never traveled.
She never left America.
She
She
never left
the
America.
county.
Okay.
Damn.
And that's showing you how Esau poisoned our mind to put that fear tactic to make us believe. Remember yesterday I was saying in my class, believe it or not, a lot of us think we cannot survive outside of America.
Deep.
You'll be surprised. And I'm talking about brothers and sisters in the truth.
Right.
Damn. So deep. That's why they ain't got their passport.
They really scared to leave from around from daddy. They scared to leave from around daddy.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Because
You
a
something
lot of
like
us
that.
saying, this is the greatest country, and it's not. That's the thing. When you research, when you look at them, when you travel, you know this. It's not. It's far from the greatest, what they're saying.
They said,
But you're not going to know that if you never travel.
say them little jungle countries be better than here. You be like, oh,
Yeah.
that's in the jungle. You get out, they be like, oh, they got ice cream too.
Right.
Hey, give me a favor. Give me a favor. Find me a picture of Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria. This is what Esau is not showing you.
Oh,
I'm going to show you
that was
something.
made out of Legos. The way they said it.
Yeah, you
Because
go to a lot.
no, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you go to a lot of these places, like you said, you'll see that as nice as like. We went to Grenada. I thought Grenada was gonna be a little rundown joint, man.
Remember when we went to South Africa?
Yeah.
Man, listen, I don't believe nothing Esau put on social media, bro.
Y'all went to Elon hometown.
Listen, South Africa got the most beautiful suburb I ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
When I tell you clean, security top notch. Listen, man, I don't. Esau never showed us stuff.
They over there. They got the car. We was walking past that car dealership.
Man.
$300,000, $400,000 vehicles.
Man,
Wow.
listen, man. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Do not believe nothing Esau show you on TV about Africa, bro. Don't believe about it. Not only Africa, any third world countries. They're lying.
You wonder what's crazy about that? Esau will portray Africa and every other country as it's like run down and
Yes.
poor. But then on the plains, it's all Esau
Yeah.
traveling.
Yep. That's my point. Officer, that's my point. They're telling you do not go to these countries. When you get in the plane, guess what you saw?
All white folk.
90% of the people
What it
there
say?
is white
All
folks.
white
Don't
folk.
drink this tea. It's the worst.
But they drinking.
I'm going to give you a quick example.
I don't want you niggas to go
Jamaica. Jamaica is only 3.5 hours from America,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
When you look at Jamaica and Haiti, Haiti got a lot of gang. America tried to convince you Jamaica is more violent than Haiti. Yes. They try to convince you the crime within Jamaica is crazier than Haiti. Make no sense.
That don't make any sense.
That make no sense. But guess what? When you go to Jamaica, guess what we saw? All Esau.
All Esau.
Wait a minute. If it's so dangerous, why you on the plane?
Like, where
Because
you going?
they want to put the fear on you not to go there or to even move there. Because they want to go there, steal, rob. They got the most beautiful weather. They want it for themselves. That's why they put that fear.
And is that why the tickets are so expensive to get to Africa? Because to deter you from going?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I would not doubt it, but remember, it's far.
It's Esau.
Okay, it's far.
It's far.
Okay.
Yes, it's far. But I would not doubt it because I'm telling you, every time I get in a plane, it's full of Esau. But those are the same countries they're talking about. Oh, yeah, don't travel there. It's dangerous.
You don't find that suspicious?
It's all lies. It's all lies.
Even from what they showed us, like everything I knew about Africa on TV prior
Was
to
feed the
going was all.
children.
The
little
I
boys
was-
was
I was
scared.
just
All you
thinking
think
about
of
that.
is little big stomach kids with little
Yes.
arms.
And the little flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
flies.
15 cents a day for the price of a cup of coffee, you can help little Zabuntu eat. You be like, damn, I ain't never going over there. The flies
over
eating
there,
them.
you don't, they got Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? They got
The Wi-Fi
movie
is jumpy.
theaters, and you like, dang.
You come to Africa, the Wi-Fi is jumpy.
I
am staying here.
Remember, no, you wasn't. Who was with me? Who was with me in Kenya?
I sure would like to say that.
You was in Kenya?
Me, you.
You was in Kenya.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you talking about Officer Amos for Passover went with you.
No. He was in
there
Kenya.
too.
He was there. He was in Kenya.
Captain Gad was with you, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Captain
But
Gad,
my
Captain
point
Enoch,
is,
and
remember,
Amos.
our internet never dropped.
Really?
The Wi-Fi is jumpy.
Our
Can
internet never dropped.
you remind me of New York?
Yes.
Like the amount of people and like
The highways.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, wow.
it remind me of New York.
But you probably didn't even see any mosquitoes. Esau I want you to take the malaria like it's mosquitoes
And they
all
got
over
beautiful
the place.
suburb too.
Like they big mosquitoes too, like
Right.
birds.
When you drive outside of Nairobi, Nairobi got like over 10 million. I would never live in Nairobi. Just too many people for me. I can't.
Dang.
That's a lot of hate.
Yeah, they got a lot of people. But when you drove outside of Nairobi, man, the suburb is crazy, bro.
So they must got good camp spots there then.
They do.
Yeah, a
They
lot of
do.
people.
Some of listen.
10 million. Damn.
I haven't been to
10 million in one city.
I haven't been to no countries outside of America that don't have a good camp spot. To tell the
Yeah.
truth.
We wouldn't even have like one prepared like that. We just get out the van and kind of scout the area real quick. You're like, all right, they could be like, we'll set up here, and we just set up there.
You got places like Jamaica, Haiti.
You got Ghana.
You got Ghana.
got
Those
Uganda.
places, the way they build those places, you drove every 20 minutes, you find another city.
So they be
And it's like people all over the place.
So they be having real
You
places
can
of
set up
concourse.
every 20, 30 minutes, you can set up right there.
Because they be having different markets.
Yes.
That's what I said. So they got
Yeah.
real
Right.
places of concourse.
Right.
We trying to go to the gas station to
Right,
catch.
right.
That's the only place. That's the only place people walking around out
Find
here.
a bus stop.
Hey,
Like,
gotta go
put
to
the
the
bus
liquor
stop there.
store.
Put a
They like,
Walmart
nah,
there.
there's a city right there. We gonna jump in between. We
They
gonna
got
catch.
all the markets. So, D,
So-
going to what you said earlier about the
Yeah, I don't want to skip that
you're
thing. Go ahead.
providing us to travel over there, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it something that you can't travel within Africa to Africa? Like, let's say you want to fly.
Where they start changing it.
Where they start changing it?
Yes,
Okay.
because remember, you had to leave one country, fly back to Europe, get a
Right.
visa, and fly
then
back
come
in.
back into Africa.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali just changed that. Now they had one passport.
Go
Is
down.
it-
Where you-
that's
yeah.
The multi-purpose.
Eventually,
visa?
even a little bit by little bit, they're changing it. Little bit by little bit, yes. Little by little bit. As a matter of fact, Kenya just, I think Kenya and Ghana just passed a law, visa free for all Africans, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, double check that. I might be wrong. I think it was Kenya. I think it's Kenya and Ghana who just passed a law, visa free for Africans. If you're in the continent, it's visa free. Double check it for me, officer.
You know what's crazy?
I think I was reading that. Yep, I was. Yep, it is. Yep, right there. I think it was Kenya, Ghana passed it. I don't remember Sierra Leone passed it. But I think Kenya passed it, Ghana passed it, and it started last year, December. Yeah, I saw Kenya here. Try Ghana also. I think Ghana also passed it too. Yep. You see the bottom, you see Ghana set to be visa free for African from January.
but
Yes.
Benin, Gambia,
Yes.
Rwanda.
A lot of countries, yes. A lot of countries start changing it. Where if you come in from America, you might need a visa. But if you're in an African country, you don't need a visa. You just go there.
Seychelles?
Yeah. But go back to the subject.
Obesity.
Go back to the obesity. What I'm saying is those chemicals.
Yeah.
Esau put in those food. And by the way, those things is only target black people.
Straight up.
And one of the reasons I truly believe, that's my opinion, Esau put it out there where we don't move to these countries is because Esau know. Some of these countries, Esau haven't been corrupt their seed yet as far as the food. You know how Esau put stuff in the soil here? Some of this, that's what that demonic, evil cracker Bill Gates tried to do.
Yeah.
That's what he tried to put chemicals in African countries. Some of these African countries start telling him, no, it's very much like, I think Kenya just kick him out.
Yeah. Right. They ran them out.
Yeah, they run them out. So Esau have not been caught in those seed yet. So Esau understand that. I mean, think about it. When you look at the scriptures, Genesis, it's talking about all the plants. Even back then when we get sick, it was the plants. And when you go to these countries, you go to these lands, they show you, the people know, hey, this one did this one did this plant, this plant did that, this plant did that. Here we have to depend on what?
Esau's chemicals.
Esau chemical medicines.
The apothecary used to take care of.
Yes. And these chemicals, they don't heal you.
Nope. They just suppress.
They just suppress that thing. They need to understand that.
They give you more problems
Probably,
when you
yeah.
listen to the commercial.
That's how they stay in business.
Exactly.
Right.
Hey,
Anybody
play
hear
that
you?
video, then we're going to comment on it.
women are the highest rate of obesity, 56.9%.
Now you got to start over again.
Compared-
Nobody hear what she said at the beginning. And by the way, out of all the country I travel, Benjamin got the most fat woman. Go ahead, play.
Hispanic Black women are the highest rate of obesity, 56.9%, compared to 39.8% white, 17.2% Asian, 43.7% Hispanic. Black women top the charts at 56.9%.
Stop.
That is crazy.
I'm going to show you what the biggest problem. Think about it. What is the America? Let's just talk about America. What is the percentage of black people in America?
14?
Yeah, 13.
Like
13.
13%. Right around 14, somewhere they say 13, 8,
14,
14.
right? 14. Let's put it at 14. 14%. And in that 14%, you got 56, you just said
almost
57%.
57%.
57% obesity.
So that's like almost
that's
8
just
million.
a woman. I'm
That's
talking about
8
just a
million.
woman.
That's 8 million.
That's every other woman. Every other woman.
That's one out of
two.
1 out of 2.
That's 50%. So if you got 2 women, one of them gonna be fat.
And guess what? And guess what? The one that ain't fat just because she just naturally skinny, she
Right.
can't get fat.
She can't.
That's
tall. That's what it is.
That's
Just
a
Anaya.
serious. That's a serious problem we got.
That's the statistics right there.
That's the statistics. One skinny, one.
Let me tell you something, man.
Oh, we sorry.
Captain Shem, you might think Captain Shem is crazy.
He in the spirit.
But
He in the
Captain
spirit.
Shem is in the spirit.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Everything Captain Shem said, he is 100% right when it comes to obesity.
Yep.
Listen, man, that's scary. 1 out of 2, that's a scary.
1 out of
But
2.
D, you know why I
That's a
say,
lot.
you know why it's scarier than that? Because we'll look at the physical. And I was talking to one of the medics. They were saying that, and Hanaya might be able to, that it's a lot of us that's skinny, and on the inside they got the same issues as the one that's fat on the outside. So they were saying that it's more skinny people that have heart attacks than big people because they don't know. Because guess what? We all eating the Chick-fil-A, or we all eating the churches or whatever it is that they put in our neighborhoods, because it's like what you're saying. We obese because they know. Just like they know what to put in the food to target us, they know what to put around us.
Yep.
You know, so like you right around in the areas where we at, you gonna find maybe a Mexican restaurant.
I'm glad you said that. That part. Repeat that part again. They know what to put.
They know what to put around us, just like they know what to put in us. So
I'm glad you said that. You guys know there is some white neighborhood you cannot put fast food.
No,
100%.
restaurants.
Even if it's a fast food,
Or
it's
liquor
not.
stores.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the churches, the
Yeah,
Del
no,
Taco. It's not.
They got the Chick-fil-A
Like-
Deluxe, where they
Yeah.
show like macaroni and cheese,
Yeah,
collard greens.
they-
They got the special Chick-fil-A's out there.
There is some place in Manhattan
Mm-hmm.
you cannot put fast food. They're not going to allow you to do
Deep.
it.
Really?
No, they're not.
Deep.
Chinatown. Some place in Chinatown you cannot put fast food.
Right.
You're not going to allow. China is not going to allow. The Chinese not going to allow
They
that.
ain't going for that.
The other
Ain't gonna
day,
go for that.
I was outside the city. I was up on top of Atlanta, and I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and I rolled past a El Salvadorian. This was an El Salvador bakery. I say, what is an El Salvador bakery?
Did you go inside?
Like what's
Man,
so
you know I
different?
went inside. What's wrong with you? So I went in there, and I'm like, they don't put none of these kind of like authentic restaurants, other national,
Kosher.
country
Yeah.
food, and they don't put deep. I went in that restaurant. They had the restaurant and they had the bakery. I went on the bakery side because I was fasting, and I was like, but I'm gonna get a couple of these for New Moon, you know, to share with the fam. I went in there and I was like, all right, I'm expecting to spend about $50 because I'm looking at the stuff that they got in there. And I bought probably like 12 different things. That lady said, $10. I said, what? Give me another one of them and another one of them. But I was just saying, even with a food, it's not even the same price. Everything in that store was $1.19, $1.25. I'm like,
How when Esau charged us
The chemicals cost money.
$20?
Those chemicals cost money,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I was gonna say.
They
The
cost money.
preservatives and stuff cost money because when you baking and pastry, even with baking and pastry, when I went to school, just like you say, the other nationalities, French pastry is absolutely different than Americanized pastry because you have to put so much sugar and other stuff in it. So you absolutely correct, and you paying for the preservatives.
And that was crazy.
And it's cheaper for just
A 12
crazy.
pack
That's
of
true.
donuts is $20
Yeah.
at Krispy Kreme now.
Yeah.
$20
for the lard. Yeah, you got to pay for the lard and the
Yep.
sugar. Yeah.
20. They cook it in lard.
Yes, that's why they're so delicious.
Oh,
Yeah,
Krispy
they
Kreme
melt
out of
in
the
your
game.
mouth.
Don't eat another one.
Yeah.
I ain't knew. I ain't never
that
knew.
either.
I ain't ate none in a minute, but the
I
brother,
ain't
the
ate none.
officer was just telling me, he was like, he just spent $20
Day after day.
for a dozen. And I say, I spent $12 for a dozen pastries out the real bake. Like, but guess what? They don't put, it ain't no bakeries near us. It ain't no butchers near us. It ain't none of the
That's
stuff
true.
that we really need.
Did you
near
notice?
us.
Did you notice the black community have no fresh food, fresh
At all.
fruits,
No.
Nothing.
no fresh
Nothing.
vegetables,
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's all fried.
Nothing. Hey, at least when you go to Brooklyn, you can see those. They had those fresh. They got those fresh food stand, those fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. At least you can go to buy them. But here, listen, you didn't find. Listen, you didn't find when you go to the black community, you didn't find nothing but fast food. The fast food is all over the place.
They ran them off.
And bro, they keep building more and more and more.
Bro, they put them everywhere.
Everywhere.
They put the same one on the next block.
Yes.
You be like,
Bro,
why is it four
when I said,
McDonald's on
bro,
there?
You got two McDonald's
when I
across the street from
said
each other.
they after to kill us one by one, they want to kill us one by one, bro. It's like, hey, I always had to go back to that scripture in Matthew when Christ said, "A kingdom that divided cannot stand."
12.
I love that scripture because that scripture actually tell you how Esau think. It's like they all conspire to kill us. I don't have to tell you, I want to kill him. I'm just looking at you. We all look at, we're gonna kill him together.
Instinctively,
Because
they know.
because we
He
are the
the one-
devil.
he not
They
like
are the
us.
devil. The devil look at each other like, we're gonna kill them. It's like, bro, when you go back to
How's it
Genesis,
going, buddy?
the war is Jacob against Esau. And Esau will do everything he can to kill Jacob off. And they all in the same page to kill us off. No. Go back
Somebody
to the
tried
video.
to, man, please.
You
Go
tried
back to the video. I don't want to see that.
Talking about something we need, Lord. You gonna
Go back to the video. Go ahead, play that.
They was over there mad. They was like, not my Krispy Kreme.
Hey, it started from the beginning again.
Krispy Kreme not in lard. It's not in lard.
Hispanic Black women are the highest rate of obesity, 56.9%, compared to 39.8% white, 17.2% Asian, 43.7% Hispanic. Black women top the charts at 56.9%. They are the only group that is statistically different from other race groups and significantly different from men in the same group. What that means basically is that other groups have differences, but it's not that big of a damn difference. It's not that big of a difference. The Asian men and women are about similar. The Hispanic men and women are about similar. The white men and women are about similar, but the Black women are a lot different than the Black men. Black men.
Stop it for a minute. No jokes. I agree with 100%. I'm going to give you a perfect example. We just come from Jamaica, and I'm only going to use Jamaica. We was in, where was again? We was in
What was not Kingston? What's the other one?
Montego Bay.
Montego Bay.
Montego Bay.
We was in Montego Bay, right? I understand Montego Bay is the tourist spot, whatever. No jokes. Every single woman was fat.
100%.
No jokes.
That was Linda. We thought that was from Jamaica, but she turned out to be a tourist, so she just traveled.
No jokes.
See, they said it's a
I
difference.
never see anything like that before.
Right.
And guess what? All the fast food they got here, they got it over there.
Right. Yeah, they got Wendy's. They got
Popeyes.
long as hell. Lines long
Yes.
as hell.
They got Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
They got Wendy's. They got Burger King, McDonald's.
After you
Bruh,
finish this
I
video,
was shocked.
I'm gonna show you something.
I was actually surprised. Hey, remember when we went to the Bahamas a
They
couple
was
of
all big in the Bahamas.
the Bahamas?
So
same
once they
thing.
send them, once they done perfected, they done perfected the fat food here. Like, okay, we know it's gonna work on the rest of it, on the rest of Jacob. We tried it on Judah. We know it work on Judah. Ship it out. It's
Yeah,
good to
tell you,
go.
bro.
in the Bahamas.
And the crazy thing was, all the men were skinny.
All of them.
Wow.
Hold up,
All
Dig,
the men
hold
were
up.
skinny.
Dig, hold on. We froze. We froze.
Oh boy.
I told y'all we not doctors, man. Damn. What happened, y'all? It was the OBS. We still live?
We good?
You got the mics muted?
It said 21 million black women
Yep,
in America.
according to Google, it's 21.5 million black women.
So that means
11 of them.
11 million of them. Oh my God.
Almost 12.
Damn.
Hey.
And you know there's more women than men.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jesus.
Well, all the men were skinny.
So it's only 4 million men.
All the women was fat.
And they can still hear us too.
All of them. The Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I heard the island is sinking. If I was the government, I get rid of all the fat women.
It's Nassau. They
was big and rude in the Bahamas.
Ooh, that's
Can't
too.
be big and rude. You gotta pick one.
No, I think they
Hey,
come together.
even in Jamaica they were rude.
Wow.
They were nasty.
Rasputias.
You know, hey, some Benjamin
With
women
an
can be.
accent.
Listen, man.
Them big
Benjamin women is
Rasputia
some
did.
of the most meanest women I ever seen, bro. They mean as hell. But
Big Rasputia did.
But hey, finish that. Listen, I know some of you thinking we're picking women. Yes, we do. We are, but that's another story. But go ahead.
Similar, but the black women are a lot different than the black men. Black men are second least obese. Black men sit at 41.1%.
That's still
obese.
high. That is still
require
high.
donations.
Brothers, why are you taking? Can you please play the video? What's going on? Oh boy. Are we still in the air?
Yes, sir. We're still on.
Can you?
We're still live. He's obese, back.
Officer,
Yeah.
Bro, you
can you
gotta
play the
lose
video,
some-
please?
Lose some weight in the hands,
Got
bro.
fat thoughts.
So your thoughts fat.
Non-Hispanic black women are the highest rate of obesity, 56.9%, compared to 39.8% white, 17.2% Asian, 43.7% Hispanic. Black women top the charts at 56.9%. They are the only group that is statistically different from
Hey, hold on.
other race groups.
That's crazy.
Hey, the screen is frozen.
No. We good now, Deacon.
Okay.
Yeah, we good now, Deacon.
All right, go ahead.
Groups and significantly different from men in the same group. What that means basically is that other groups have differences, but it's not that big of a damn difference. It's not that big of a difference. The Asian men and women are about similar. The Hispanic men and women are about similar. The white men and women are about similar, but the black women are a lot different than the black men.
You know what?
Black men.
The food free.
Oh God.
No, listen, D.
No,
listen,
EBT? That's what you
listen.
mean?
Esau give them like if you was working for that food or you had to depend on that man to eat. You wouldn't eat. You not gonna go fill up no grocery cart with no 3,000 a month food stamps and just eat. And that's what a lot of them do. They just eat, and because Esau gave them the food. He said, "Here, take this EBT and just go shop and eat." But say if you had to take care of that woman, you give her, "Hey, sister, all we got is $100 for them."
Well, I got news for you.
What?
Under Donald Trump, they all gonna lose weight.
Yeah, they gonna starve. And they gotta go to work.
And they're gonna be homeless.
They gonna be homeless. They gonna be hungry, and they gotta go to work.
Donald Trump gonna force them to
That's
lose weight.
right.
Watch them
cutting
numbers.
this shit.
I ain't mad.
D, can I get a script real quick?
Yeah.
Get Proverbs 31. This is why Solomon said this about the woman, because a lot of time the men are too busy to focus on their diet, focus on their well-being and eat. A lot of us are real good with it, but most of us are not. And this is why it's important for the wife, that pillar, to be like this woman here. Get Proverbs 31 and 14. Get to the point.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 14. She is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth her food from afar.
That's the point. She bring her what?
She bringeth her food from afar.
So she's not going to be the sister that just go around the corner to purchase. She going to go far to where the healthy places are established. Like Officer Carmela mentioned about the restaurant he walked into. $12 for like a dozen baked pastries. This requires us sisters to drive far. She's going to purchase things in multiple establishments, not just one stop or one-stop shop. Like Bishop mentioned, what do you call it? Pigeon shop. Yeah, pigeon shop.
I ain't got time. Right. That's what she said. I ain't got time to do all that.
Oh, it's too far. It's traffic. That's why. And in the same chapter, where it says she rises up early.
Verse 15.
Read that.
She riseth also while it is yet night.
Why? Because that's twilight, meaning when the sun is right about to set, about to come up. She already up. Because why? She's preparing her day to go shopping because it takes her an hour to get to that farmer's market or the Decatur. What's that place we were talking about the other day?
The Cab Farmers
Market.
Market.
Farmers Market. Those are fresh fruit with fruits that have seed in it.
Hey, also,
Man, I told my wife, stop bringing these seedless fruit.
So this sister, she might be couponing.
Yeah.
Right.
She gotta put, it's going to take some effort to get what you really need.
She going to say that 50 cents.
It's called planning, organizing.
planning,
That's what it is. And that's what this whole chapter talking about. So it's going on what Deacon's saying, how the proper food is there, but it requires the proper planning, organizing, and waking up early to go and do it.
Right. And that's why they. No, go ahead. I was gonna say that's why they put all the garbage in the close vicinity because what happens is we eat these foods that aren't nutrient dense, so it requires you to eat a lot more. When they put a bunch of sugars and preservatives, and a lot of times is when you look at our bodies, we're absorbing all these chemicals. Your body is too busy trying to purge the chemicals as opposed to burning the fat that you consume. So it's just the cosmic cocktail of toxins that keep us obese too, and they specifically target our women. That's why they have a lot of our sisters has the menstrual cycle issues and things like that because of the stuff. They put, all that.
They go straight
food.
to their womb.
Yeah.
Your body be like, your liver say, what the f is monosodium glutamate? Stick it in the uterus.
Yep. Hey, Cap, you know, believe it or not, I had this conversation. When you look at the green, I'm just going to use, when you look at the green pepper from Walmart, maybe a green pepper from Kroger or a green pepper from Publix, you might say, because when Walmart might be $2, Publix might be $3, Kroger's might be $4. In your mind, you might say they're the same green pepper. No, they're not.
Nope.
No, they're not. There's a reason they wanted Walmart is cheaper.
Yeah,
they're not the same. They look the same. They're not the same.
You say all we seeing is green.
Just like you go to
Whole Food or something.
Whole Food,
Sprout.
You looking at you look at their vegetable, you look at Walmart vegetable, Walmart is way cheaper. And you'd say, oh, they're the same. They're not the same thing. Trust me, Esau.
That's real.
Esau is not stupid like that.
Right.
I got an antidote.
Go ahead.
I knew this guy. He used a long time ago. The apartments I used to live in. This guy, he was a truck driver. He used to live next door to me, and he used to bring me fruit all the time. So I was like, "Where you keep getting these fruit from?" He said, "I deliver fruit to Sprouts around the city." Right? Sprouts get their fruit daily from local farmer market. He was getting their fruit daily from the farmers market up on Highway 85, delivering to Sprouts.
I know what that is.
Around the city. I was like, so out the Walmart coming on a big Walmart truck.
Yes.
18. He's delivering. He goes to the farmer's market every morning and pick up like big
those crates.
Big like with Issachar and be out there with the like he has a whole manifest of what his truck's supposed to be loaded with to go to the local to those stores. So they're selling local fruit in the Sprouts.
Right.
You getting the made in ship from Guatemala avocado that go rotten time. You like, damn. It done been in transit for like damn near a month. 2
to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But he going to Sprouts. I mean, he going to the local farmer's market and loading up, and he's taking it. He said he was delivering to like 2 Sprouts or something like that every day. And he said that they get all of their fruit. And he said if one of those boxes busts, or one of the top part, he said they give the whole thing of fruit away. And that's where he was getting the fruit from. He said because they don't want it to look like it been touched. They don't want it to look bruised. They don't want to look nothing when it go in them stoves. Meanwhile, you go in there and your banana peel top already bust a little bit.
Right.
You know?
Hey, man. This is the way I said your brothers, because I remember we travel. I remember we went to the marketplace in Ghana. Them pineapples look different than here, bro.
Yeah. It's not yellow like how it is here. It's like almost white.
Them pineapples
the inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
You see how the pineapples is huge?
It's huge and green at the top.
They got the little small pineapple. It look way different.
Right.
The bananas, way different.
Mm-hmm. The bananas are small.
Big difference. That's how you know they may put chemicals on them.
Yep.
Hey, D,
Big difference.
You know, also what's crazy because I'm full blown Jew that grew up in the States, right? So when initially going to these places, you be hesitant, you be scared to try some of this stuff. You be looking at it like it's foreign.
Yes.
When that's really the stuff you supposed to
And
be
we've been
eating.
eating mutant
We've
food
been
the whole
eating
time. That's not the.
We've
That's
been
that
eating
fear.
little Debbie cake so long that we
Yes.
go see a real banana. We don't know
That's
what the
that
hell
fear.
we looking at.
That's that fear. You be like, that. You go to the store, you be like, that pineapple don't look right. Oh yeah, that's the right one. The one in America don't look right. It's not supposed to be that big.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish that.
Black men are second least obese. Black men sit at 41.1% obese. That is less than white men. That is less than Hispanic men. It is higher than Asian men. You don't find a big Asian. I'm like, where do they put y'all at? Austin said they must be sumo wrestlers. Damn. They don't even make y'all. You must have did this on purpose. Let me read y'all the stats real quick.
That's it. Hey, dang. Yeah, we've been targeted. We've been targeted.
Hey, D. May I get the script?
Yeah.
Sirach chapter 30, verse 25. Sirach chapter 30, verse 25. Because we're looking at this diet thing as if it's a small thing, but it's not. It's not, right? Let's see what God said. Read that for me.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 25. A cheerful and good heart.
A what?
A cheerful and good heart.
A cheerful and a good heart, or a good mind, a good mindset. Read.
Will have a care of his meat and diet.
You see that? So if you don't have a care or some type of desire to have a good diet, it's saying, listen, you bugged out your mind. And that's exactly what we see with our women and our brothers today. Many of us are, like you say, 1 out of 2 is obese. Yeah, so it's crazy. Not far-fetched that like, damn, you crazy as hell in your head. Because why? You don't take care of your body. You don't take care of your diet. Right. The Bible says that. Read it again for me.
A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet.
You see that? So if you don't have the wife that will go afar to certain formal markets, like you said, you bugged out your mind. Why? Because your diet leads to your life. Your life leads to, a good mind. So
Hey,
keep that in mind.
You know what's so crazy, officer? Some sisters know the white sugar is no good.
Yep. They know that. But it's so good to them, though.
They know that. They know the white sugar is no good. What did they do? They go right around the corner, pick up the damn white sugar, bring it in the house.
Right.
And now not only she's obese, no, the damn kids is obese.
Yeah. They like, what other sugar I'm supposed to get?
Right.
And just like we was reading in Proverbs 31, I'm telling you, some sisters, they understand the fight, they understand the struggle, they understand this is war, they understand the targeting our people.
Right. Yeah.
They're gonna do everything they can to make sure the house food is okay. Because at the end of the day, they're the one who's cooking in the house.
That's the thing. It's warfare.
It's warfare. They're the one who's cooking.
Right.
And if they can control what's been cooked in the house, some of them just don't care.
Yep.
They can control it. So when you see little kids, the mother is the one responsible for that.
Sure.
It's not the father, because the father is that they're working. The mother is the one who feed the kids. Even when you're taking the kids to the fast food restaurant.
Right.
Some of the sisters, they want to take their kids to McDonald's, Burger King. They don't want to cook. Right. You're killing these kids.
Right.
And you damn well know Esau is targeting these black children.
Right.
But you don't give a damn.
Right.
You're fat.
Right.
You want the kids to be fat too.
Now, it's like, we're not saying some cases, man, let me go try to Chick-fil-A. It's the fact that you're not counting the cost. You're not monetizing. You're not monitoring it. You're overdoing it. Okay, it might be that day where you know tired or you're sick, you can't cook. You might get something fast, but count like we did it Monday. We ain't gonna do it again the rest of the week. We ain't gonna do it next week Monday. We're gonna go ahead and prepare next week. And that's the organizer of the system. You gotta understand that. We're not saying every day you're gonna be on point, but understanding what Bishop Deacon is going into about the warfare, how the enemy is trying to destroy us. You know that's being revolutionary. You got to know, listen, I got to protect my family, protect these prophets, these daughters of Sarah's in our households by feeding them right. We might have that day, we might go get a little Chick-fil-A, but that is going to be that month. It ain't going to be the rest of the month.
You say few and far.
Yeah. That was just for convenience. That was it.
Can I? No, I was just going to say, even to this point, even a lesson that you're teaching your children. A woman, when she's cooking in the household, she's teaching her daughters that it's a good thing to cook. Yes. Right? She's teaching her son that you should want a wife who's going to cook. She's passing that on. That when you buying fast, like how many people like, all my mama did was buy fast food when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Right. Nobody wants that. Nobody want to grow up on eating, fast food junk. You was about to say something.
Hey, we don't want to get. By the way, hold on, officer. We don't want to get. Oh, you know what? Go ahead.
So I sent a video to the tech team about exactly what you're saying, like how the warfare is real because they had to learn how to destroy us.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? They specifically, like the thought of every one of them is deep. We go through that. Bishops and deacons, they got think tanks where they sit around and they plan and plot, just like they plan and plot how to put something in the food to target us. They did it first by learning what make us tick. So guess what? We know, don't put vitamin D around them. Don't put these things that their body need around them. Give them extra sugar. And then they hit us with and you can't eat carbs, but really they just putting more sugar in. So now you thinking, oh, I can't eat bread, I can't eat this, I can't. But meanwhile, they already done learned. No, if you do this to the rice, if you do this to the bread, it's gonna mess them up. So that's what this video right here is about.
Go ahead, play it.
Hey, good morning. Here's a moment in white history. Have you ever wondered how we found out the proper amount of vitamins, nutrients, minerals, or calories we needed to consume in a day in order to survive? You can thank Dr. Lionel Bradley Pett, who found out exactly what it took to keep the human body alive by starving native children to death. The experiments were performed by the Department of Indian Affairs of Canada under the direction of two physicians. One, Dr. Percy Moore, the Indian Affairs Branch Superintendent of Medical Services, and Dr. Frederick Tisdale, a famed nutritionist and former president of the Canadian Pediatric Society. The First Nations nutrition experiments, as they were called, were a series of experiments run in Canada by the Department of Pensions and National Health, now known as Health Canada, in the 1940s and 50s. At the lowest estimates, these experiments were conducted on at least 1,300 Indigenous people, with at least 1,000 of them being children. In these experiments, parents were not informed, nor was their consent given. In the 1940s, Canadian officials became aware that Native children in these residential schools were malnourished. So the Canadian government sent researchers to figure out why these Indigenous children were malnourished. Meanwhile, this evil bastard wanted to know what the recommended intake for different vitamins and minerals should be. He saw the hunger and malnutrition at residential schools as an opportunity to figure out just what the human body needed to survive. So in 1947, he began conducting experiments on about 1,000 children in 6 residential schools across the country. Instead of giving these innocent children food to treat their malnutrition, he gave them supplements like riboflavin and thiamine to see if it would mitigate these problems. It did not. In another experiment, instead of giving these innocent children food to eat, he gave them pieces of enriched bread, thinking that that would improve their malnutrition. It did not. They became anemic and they died. Even though Indigenous children were dying, they still continued these experiments. Most of these innocent children were so malnourished that their teeth would fall out, But they wouldn't take him to a dentist because they wanted to see the effects of malnutrition on gum health. Over 1,000 indigenous children were starved to death in these residential schools, and the experiments kept going. Why? Because they were already marginalized and vulnerable. Nobody was looking out for the best interest of these children. They had no voice and no one to advocate for their best interest. It's because of the starvation and deaths of innocent indigenous children that we now know exactly how many calories, vitamins, nutrients, and minerals the human body needs to stay alive. And that's how the death...
So
Crazy.
how they know exactly what to put in on. They say, okay, if we know what it takes to starve them out, then we know what it takes. We know what to put in the food that's near them.
What's that, medical apartheid?
It's a part. It got to be a part of it, but this was in 47.
That's crazy.
Deke was probably just about around in 47. I'm just playing Deke.
So kids was dying for for the doctors to know what to prescribe or whatever the case.
Yeah,
so
they say,
putting
okay,
lives on the line.
So they know, hey, put this in the food.
That's crazy. Right.
That's why I say Judah teeth missing, because Esau already knew. Don't give him this vitamin.
Damn,
Judah. And they teeth going. That's what he just said when he saw their teeth fall. So a lot of Judah teeth falling out because they malnourished. They don't even know they malnourished because you fat. So you're not thinking, oh, I'm not eating, but you're eating, but you're not getting no vitamins. You're not getting no nutrients
no
from the
minerals, no potassium, no
You just
iron.
got a full stomach of fat and sugar.
Look at our communities. We're the only ones that don't have local butchers, local markets. Like they discourage all that. Like they discourage the black man from being farmers. They use what they did to us in slavery to discourage that for us growing and sustaining our own. When we got integrated, we lost all that. We had our butchers. We had, markets, bakeries, all that.
I remember when I was little, a man used to ride around in a truck every single day. And every day that man would come by, my grandma would buy scorpionines, oranges, every day the fruit man came by in a big old truck. He had a bunch of fruit.
We had the meat man too. He used to ride around in the truck.
Yo.
Hey, y'all guys remember the Meek Man? Used to go from door to door.
I don't remember that one. I'm talking about the meat man.
Y'all guys remember they used to sell milk?
Oh,
What did you guys just say?
He said meat man.
And he said no Diddy.
You said meat?
M-E-A-T.
There used to be a guy in a white truck. He used to ride around and
no
sell
Diddy, man.
no Diddy. Steaks.
I never seen no
ribs.
Me, I saw the milk.
I seen the government cheese and the milk. He used to drop off the government cheese.
See, that was the first. That was the beginning of the poison.
I ain't never seen no.
I ain't never seen no meat man, bro.
Nowhere in Atlanta.
No, in Miami, yeah.
I know you're talking about. He used to have that cow, fish, and bull. He used to have the deep freezer on the back of the truck.
She can say that. You can't say that.
Yo, you remember the meat man used to go door to door with meats?
No Diddy. Hey,
That's
use another
Diddy.
word. Don't use
Say it. That's Diddy.
I know the milk.
Yeah,
Milk man.
Milk man. Yeah. You in the spirit, D.
These guys talking about meat man. What the hell is this, man?
He used to have all the finest meats.
What the hell is this?
Hey, did somebody already ask you asked for the script?
No.
That was me. That was
Okay.
Let me get Sirach chapter 37 and 29. Because the reason why a lot of brothers today, and it's good that Captain Shem had pushed this on us with the green, yellow, and the red. The reason why a lot of men are having a hard time going from red to yellow or yellow to green is because of the foods that they're eating. It's not just the working out; it's your diet as well. Right? And going back to what the officers were saying before, this is what's going to touch on the excess. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 29.
No, 37.
Chapter 37, verse 29. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. For excess of meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into choler.
Surfeiting is eating excess. Keep reading.
By surfeiting have many perished, but he that taketh heed prolongeth his life.
Hey,
that's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Hey, go back to Ecclesiastes chapter 30. Start reading from verse 14. That's actually where Elisha is supposed to start reading. Start reading from 14 down.
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 14.
Let's go.
Better is the poor, being sound and strong of constitution, than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. Health and good estate of body are above
your health and your good state of body.
Health and good estate of body are above all gold.
So that means you cannot put no price in your health.
Right.
Read.
And a strong body above infinite wealth.
It does. You can be rich. What is the purpose of you a billionaire, but you sick? You're always sick.
You remember that dude? He was like a crippled white man. That
Yes,
he hate
Stephen
God.
Hawkins.
Yeah, him.
My,
Terrible
the
life.
universe is
The one who hate Mosai.
He was so smart, but he couldn't get out the wheelchair.
And God jack him up.
There is no God except the one who took my arms and legs.
Read 16.
Verse 16. There is no riches.
Why did he melt?
Because he got himself. Damn.
My teeth didn't
four
even
teeth.
look
Hey,
like this
you see those demons?
before.
You don't know what type of evil those demons did in the past life.
Yeah.
He was
These
experimenting on
demons.
Jake somewhere.
Uh-huh.
He was experimenting on Jake. I guarantee it.
He come back. God say, I got you. Fold his ass, put him in his chair.
Fold him up.
Like a shirt.
He got 4 teeth in his mouth.
Hey, D, can I get one after you finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Deuteronomy
That's it.
28:48. Because, Officer Carmela, that video, what it brings is just another level of understanding to Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48.
Come on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
So what the video was showing us is that we not only understand that the grocery...
Hey, Solomon, hold on. Hey, brothers, Captain Shema said the feed keep lagging. Double check it for me, please. Go ahead, Solomon. Solomon.
Not only does the white man control the grocery stores and all of these things, right? But
Go ahead, Solomon.
my bad. But going to read the scripture again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness and in want of all things.
So the point is that the white man has now decided and experimented on our brothers and sisters, the everything and all that stuff, and now we know that the nutrients is how we're deficient in these things. We're losing our teeth because of it. We got health problems because of it. And all of it all boils down to the evil that the white man has used. And guess what? This is a curse that the Lord said he was going to put on us because of our disobedience. So just going to the point that Officer Carmela was bringing out the video, I just wanted to line that up. It brings another level of understanding to Deuteronomy 28 about us serving our enemies.
That's crazy. You serve him and you go to him for the food, but he's already poisoned it, and you can't get it from nobody but him. But that's
some evil stuff right there.
Yeah, I ain't even want to use the diabolical. That ain't even good enough. Like
that's a curse.
This nigga's treacherous.
That's
crazy. Straight up.
This nigga's
Hey,
treacherous.
we gotta move on. We got a lot of stuff to go to.
Yes,
Go to the court. The court when she was crying. The evil black woman. Evil. Yep. Oh, play that.
I'm getting married in January. He's supposed to walk me down this aisle. And you gotta tell me the truth. What is wrong?
Because I don't know, Precious. I just don't know. You and your brother, Mr. Hunt, are suing your mother and your father.
I started to hear a lot of noise in my mom's bedroom. He coming out the room. Well, those ain't my kids anyway, so I was doing you a favor and left out the door. After that argument that they had, you know how hard I was looking for somebody to give me a DNA test so I could find out the truth. I didn't know that it was going to be this big. I just want to know, who is my father for real?
You are not.
Who's my father then? Please, I'm begging you, just talk to me.
Should we go to the results for Mr. Hunt? You are not. have to tell Hector something. I'm not his mother. He's my cousin. She died at childbirth.
She just was down there stealing kids and hunching all over the place. What she was doing? Because it ain't her son and it ain't her daughter.
It wasn't either one of them.
Wow. So she adopted.
No, it's not his son or his daughter.
Yeah, it's not
But
his
she
son.
wasn't the
No,
mama.
she said she not the mama of the son
Yeah.
either.
It was the cousin.
You
'cause
can't
the mom
believe shit
died
she
in
said
childbirth.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
You can't believe nothing she said.
What's the man name? Stomp. What's his name?
Kurt Franklin.
She Kurt Franklin mama.
Yeah. Now, believe it or not, there's a lot. Listen,
That happens a lot.
when you look at stuff like that, we are a broken people.
Yeah.
When you look at that sister right there, that little brother right there, they're gonna go through life. They're broken. And our people, remember, our people never go to the thing we go through. Our people never go to therapy for these things.
Right.
Listen, man. That's why we see you got brothers like that and sisters that come on the truth. The only thing that can fix them is the scriptures. There's nothing out there that can fix that problem. And those type of women, there's a lot of them. As a matter of fact, no jokes. I was looking at a video. I don't remember if it's an article or a video that this lady was saying in Jamaica. I think he said that 30% or 40% of women who got kids is not the man that says the father is not the father.
Damn. Yeah, like 40%. I seen that on
I think
recently.
it's like 40%.
I believe it.
That's a lot.
I think it might be more.
Jamaica?
That's a lot.
I think
And
Judah got the same thing.
Believe it or
going.
not,
Yeah.
the reason it's happened so much in the third world countries, keep in mind, when you talk about DNA, it's not cheap.
Okay.
Right.
It's not cheap. Those third world countries, it's not cheap to do it. And people don't have the means to do DNA.
Right.
A man cannot just get up and say, oh, you know what? I got 5 kids. I'm going to do all the DNAs. Where is going to get the money from? It's not cheap. So a lot of, and these women getting away with this stuff because it's not cheap.
You know how what you're saying is true? It's actually turning into a hustle, like lucrative business right now, where people are setting up DNA testing for because to have it, you don't have to be a doctor. You just have to have the access to the swab, the testing. People right now are making a lot of money with just testing for DNA. Wow. They getting like one lady said she doing like 20 of those tests a day where she just sitting there swabbing.
But come on, remember that technology just started.
Right.
Remember, for example, I'm just going to use Haiti. When a father filed for his children to come to the state, there wasn't no swab. It was blood test.
Really?
Blood test is expensive.
Right.
Oh yeah, there wasn't no swab. That technology just come in. Now you can just swab, like you said.
Put it in a little thing.
And send it out. But back then you have to actually draw blood. People don't have no, and one test of blood test is like $300 US. You think people in Haiti got $300 US? A regular man had $300 US to do blood to find out if this is kids? They don't have that. It's the same thing in Jamaica. Those blood tests is not cheap. Now, yes, because of the swab thing, you can say, hey, let's just do it. But it's very expensive.
But the crazy thing is, they getting rich because so many people don't know.
They don't.
Like you said, we look and saying that's 41% that they have confirmed is not the baby of those that tested. So imagine all of those one that's testing and they giving this lady $125 the swipe. And she doing 30 or 20 of them a day.
They're making them money
swiping,
out of that
swiping. And 40% of the ones she swiped is not the child father.
You guys think I'm lying. With that.
The video too.
With that. You guys think I'm lying. With that.
Legal paternity test costs. A legal paternity test with court admissible results typically costs $300 to $500.
That's not cheap.
Nah.
You guys think it's cheap? Okay.
Gotta take your word for it.
That's not cheap.
Hey. So happy when they said that baby look just like
300. Now they say 500.
They say 500. That's that inflation.
I found the video you
You
talking
think
about.
a typical dude in Jamaica or in Haiti?
They got $500.
They got $500 US. Sit there and they got 5 kids, they're gonna do all these kids? You crazy? That's not gonna happen.
But think about the money that's made off of our people because our failure to keep the commandments of God.
That's
now
it.
that DNA testing is big business in the black community because we don't keep the commandments, man.
Hey.
Many nations get paid off of our
Yeah.
foolishness, man. That's crazy.
Maury Povey. Oh yeah.
Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer. Now you got that another
Steve
dude,
Wilkos.
Ballhead.
Steve
They
Wilkos.
make millions out of our misery. Out of we can have no discipline. Millions, bro, they made. Millions. And some of them still doing it. What? Go ahead.
That's a very good point because it brings me back to the video that we saw in class about how healthcare wasn't meant for our people. That's
Hey, you
why
in
they
the spirit.
raised the prices.
You
of
in the
healthcare
spirit. I was about to
because it
bring
was
that up.
never
You
meant
in the
for our
spirit,
people.
officer. You in the spirit.
That's why healthcare isn't a free right here because it wasn't meant for us. It was based off of racist white people that said, "Damn, we don't want it for them, so raise the prices up so they can't afford it."
Yep.
This the video you was talking about, Deacon, with the
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Play that. Y'all guys think I make that up. Play that. Thank you for fighting.
So I want you brothers to check out these statistics from Jamaica.
Jamaica, as we know it, has a very unique existence. No country can top having approximately 85% of children being born out of wedlock. Over 50% not having.
Stop. I say it was 30.
It's inflation.
It's
50 in Jamaica.
You got 85% out of wedlock.
That's crazy.
I mean,
that's a lot.
That's beating Judah.
They do just be.
Hey, go ahead.
We're learning a
Go
lot
ahead.
about
They
Benji
out there
today.
giving up the bomber club.
Got a lot of ammo for Benji today.
Go ahead.
5% of children being born out of wedlock. Over 50% not having a registered father, and 70% of those tested not being the father.
Before I say anything, boy, sis outfit was fly. That was fly as hell.
That's it.
70% tested are not the father.
Listen, man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of
Listen,
revenue.
man. I hate to say it, man.
How many not the father?
Benji.
Carnival baby.
So out of the 85 wedlock,
The daddy.
out of wedlock, 70% of them ain't the daddy.
Ain't the daddy.
Listen, that's a lot, bro.
That's a lot.
But all them Benjamins ain't Benjamins. Boy. That's what I just heard. A lot of Benjamites ain't Benjamites.
Yeah, might be Chinaman.
85%.
It might be China.
Nah.
Bro, he said 85% out of wedlock. That mean
A lot of adultery going on.
Boy,
it's a lot of adultery.
Boy, them
going
mountains
on.
jumping,
That
boy.
is
They is
freaking
doing they thing in the mountains.
Damn, Jamaican women are rolling stone.
They just rolling down the mountain, hitting every rod on the way down.
Mama was a rolling stone.
You wonder why you and none of your brothers and sisters look alike.
That's crazy.
Hey, man.
Damn.
That's a lot.
That was some wild statistics.
And your guys got mad when Bishop getting these women. These women are no damn good.
They wild, D.
They're wild.
They wild. Hey, men really not that wild. You know, we take what's available.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We like, all right. And this is even in our evil, we like, and most men won't say it. Around about 16, you really like that one girl at about 16, then she do something evil at 16, you be like, I will never trust these bitches again.
But you know what that's also proof? Benjamin love fat woman.
Yep.
That's what it is. Why is this fat woman having sex like that?
Maybe they fat from having all these out of wedlock babies.
I was thinking it earlier, but I was like, I ain't gonna be the one to say it.
Maybe they fat from having all these out of wedlock babies. They got 3 and 4 babies from 3.
They can't get rid of the baby fat.
They can't get the baby fat
They can't get it
off.
off.
You would have think they're fat, they're not attractive to them. To the men are not attractive, but the men keep
like the
the men just keep having babies with those mumpies.
They like them round.
Oh my God.
Hey, they like that moto. What is it? I like them big.
I like them chunky.
Can we find a picture? Can we find a picture of Benji with a mumpy?
It ain't hard.
Plus, trust me, you don't have to do a lot of research for that
Benji
one.
gonna have the skinny jeans on with some chancletas in
Well,
it.
they swear every one of them is what's one pretty Jamaican lady name? Do we know one?
Pretty Jamaican?
Yeah, what's one pretty Jamaican lady?
Soldier Lucius. Come on, man.
I have.
I know it's one. I know it's one famous one at least.
Yeah, Shensia, the light skinned one.
Who?
Shensia. She like always.
I have no idea what that is.
Somebody said if you was born in the 80s, you might want to take a blood test.
Right.
You better leave things like they is. Your daddy ain't your daddy.
Leave it alone.
He said during the crack epidemic, you might not be.
You're a carnival baby.
Brothers got to search out your
out
your father's
Hey,
searching
They
your
got that one
father's.
marked out in the Bible. I ain't messing with that one, Lord.
Hey, I truly believe eventually America is going to pass laws for DNA tests.
They need to.
I think so.
They should.
I don't know, D.
believe
That'll give them too. That'll give them too much. Give
Hey, I think
Israel
some-
too much advantage.
There's some state already started.
They should.
Well,
I think Mississippi and Alabama started.
I know they started with the paternity fraud. Like if
Yeah.
you get found out that you was,
Really?
if you get found out that you did that and was collecting child support and all that, you can.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
what's
I
up.
think that's my opinion. I think to stop the foolishness, if a man been paying child support and you found out the woman lying and she knows, she should go to jail.
I need all that back.
I agree.
Not only she should pay the money back,
Restitution.
I think she should get locked up.
All that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
100%.
that's my opinion.
But in Florida,
'Cause
they
she
consider it
knew.
a gift. Like, yeah.
And by the way, all these women know.
Yeah,
They
they
be
do.
knowing. That's it. She knew.
Listen,
know.
brothers,
know.
do not believe the crying, the
know.
tease. I do not know. Yes, she
Yeah,
does.
you
She
did.
know. She know. A lie ain't
She
nothing
know.
to tell.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, she know. And because she know, she should go to jail at least a year. Don't give her a lot of, just a year to get her mind straight. Maybe she can lose some weight while in there a year. Don't feed her that much.
D, I can get a script. I can get a script.
Don't give her too much.
Yeah.
Hey,
While
let-
she's locked up, she can lose some damn weight.
Damn. Let me get Luke 4:18.
Naomi Campbell.
She from Jamaica? She a hoe too.
Naomi Campbell.
Bro,
Naomi
you know they
Campbell
were
is pretty, man.
You know they were busting her out in the 90s and 80s.
Yeah, but Bishop, how many Naomi Campbells we have?
Right,
I
right.
don't know, yeah.
The rest of them fat.
Naomi Campbell is pretty. Hey, find me a picture of Naomi Campbell, man. Naomi Campbell is pretty, man.
Yeah, she was pretty in
That's
that
a
Michael
pretty,
Jackson
that's
video.
a pretty Benjamin.
She's pretty.
Oh, that was her?
She used to be tough.
Yeah, that was Naomi Campbell in the Michael Jackson video.
Yeah, she used to be real tough. Nah.
No,
She
Naomi
just-
Campbell's not fat.
She just the only one they got.
No, Naomi
Look,
Campbell.
that's the
Naomi
only one
Campbell's
they got.
that's right there.
They think all of them.
Ex-supermodel.
They think they all got the same face though.
I don't like her though. She always dealing with
That
Esau.
Play-Doh face.
That's a Benjamin
She
face.
deal with a lot of Esau.
Yep.
I know.
I can't remember the last time Naomi Campbell did a black man.
Because
It's always Esau.
you know when she got in that industry, Esau was sticking it like, hey, guess what? You want to make it to the next top model?
And look at that picture. She's a little older and she's still pretty.
You know, when they start cutting on their face and adding stuff to their lips.
That's a young Naomi Campbell right
she
there.
look real pretty.
Yeah, she's real pretty. I'm telling you. Yeah, she's pretty.
When
That's
they
her right
start
there.
adding to their face and lips, it's over with.
Yeah.
This the test too.
What?
The Benjamin woman got to go like this.
They got big
Oh
hair.
God, here we go.
They
Go ahead,
got
officer.
Calluses on her
If
head.
her hand got calluses like this on it and it's bigger than my head, that's a
Stay
problem.
away.
She done plowed the gold.
That's Naomi
Watch this. Officer, you married?
No, sir.
Shut the hell up.
He said, I'm learning what to look for, dude.
Look, you know, you got two different types, man. You got boxers and wrestlers, you know.
Like Ray Charles.
Benjamin
check
like
their
wrestle.
wrist.
Look, you better start looking for them big flat feet too. You be like, hold on, take that flip flop off. Let me see something. Mm-mm. That foot wide. you been
Brothers, we got to move on.
Hey, can I
We
get
got
a script,
lot.
D?
Yeah, yes. After your script, we move on.
Luke 4:18.
Luke chapter 4, verse 18. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor.
Uh-huh.
He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind.
So when we first went here, D actually said something. He said a lot of us don't know who our fathers are. We ain't had no therapy for this trauma.
Nope.
The system of whoring that we would subscribe to. The Lord, that's why we here. Because now, guess what? Some way, and some of our people, the only way they gonna ever figure out, they're gonna ever get any sense of pride, any sense of belonging or understanding is to hear this gospel and know you are an Israelite. Your mama might have lied and said that your daddy ain't your daddy, but you're an Israelite. You an Israelite. There's a chance for you to be redeemed by the Lord. There's a chance for you to know your people.
Hey man, I might have a question about the light-skinned brothers.
Right here. I'm the darkest one on the set.
It's okay because we here to heal the brokenhearted.
I ain't got no problems. I'm good on that.
We here to heal the brokenhearted. You know what I'm saying? We know it's hard wondering why your daddy nose ain't big as your nose. You know what I'm saying?
Cap said you ain't about to shake my face.
People mama telling them, you got your granddaddy nose. No, who knows that is? Who knows is that? But it's our job to help bind up those things. Because we do. A lot of our children, a lot of our brothers and sisters come from infidelity. And they don't know no better. And even in the infidelity, it's more lying. It's more trauma. It's more other little things that come along with it. You know, because when you in them mixed families, then other stuff start happening.
Amen.
You know, so it's our job to make sure that
that's why UIC got the biggest hospital.
Yeah.
Out of every camp, we got the biggest hospital. You guys know what I'm talking about. Huh?
Yep, know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, you do. Yeah. We got the biggest. I'm going to say that again. We got the biggest hospital.
Right.
It's not no clinic.
And we got some of the most faithful doctors.
Right.
I'm
Proven
really
track record.
I've been seeing them little clips from them doctors, you know what I'm saying? Where they was going through the doctors and they like, showing the backstory on how the doctor became a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Those things were kind of dope. You know,
we got some of the most faithful doctors. We got doctors who know the medicine you need it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? We come through.
That right.
Come to IUIC. We got you.
That right.
Right.
We got doctors all over the place.
That's right.
Biblical doctors.
Yes.
See that Esau?
Biblical doctors.
That's
Not
right.
medical. Not medical. Biblical doctors who gonna fix the problem with the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Put that up. Those are the doctors.
That's it.
Yeah, put the doctors up. That's the doctors right there. Those are the doctors. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I see you in the spirit, man. Yeah, those are the doctors.
Hey, but D.
Those are the doctors. Those are the doctors. Yep, those are the doctors.
Some of that medicine may not taste good, but hey, it's for your benefit. Don't run.
That's right.
Do not run.
Most medicine don't taste good.
Yeah. Don't taste
good
good
medicine
now.
don't taste good. That's good for you.
Yeah. I ain't never had a good taste in medicine. I said, give me some more medicine.
Right.
Put some of the doctors up, man. Put some of the doctors up, man.
What is it?
Bishop, where's Bishop at?
I like feeling better.
Find me some Bishop pictures, man. Put the doctors up.
There you go.
They go the doctors. That's the doctors.
Why I'm looking like that?
Dr. Alicia with his mouth open.
That's doctor. You better burn the fat right there.
He said, I can't believe you that sick.
Oh, so that's your regular face, man.
He making it sound your regular
Those are the
face.
doctors. You see the doctors?
All praises.
This is a hospital. We got the biggest hospital. Those are the doctors. Yep, those are the doctors.
Right. They lab coat come with fringes.
They go the doctors. The doctors riding in horses.
That's right.
30 years
Those
plus
are the
in practice.
Yes. And this doctor been practiced for more than 30 years. Those are the doctors. That's the doctors.
Hands don't shake.
Yep, those are the doctors. Come get this medicine.
That's right.
Come get this medicine. Oh, we got you. You found out that's not your daddy? It's okay. Come get this medicine.
That's right.
Somebody in the comments just said they found out they wasn't the daddy.
You're an Israelite.
You an Israelite.
That's right.
That's all.
He said he got a
You
DNA
fit the
test.
curses. Come on in.
You found out? You a bastard kid? It's okay. Come get this medicine.
Hey, you don't know who your daddy is.
We
That's
got
probably-
a place for bastard kids too.
Yeah, you don't know who your daddy is. You
know
might
whose daddy
you
is?
like up there.
Come.
Your spirit bear witness.
Yeah, so you get spiritual fathers. So don't worry about it.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that.
We got you. We got thousands of doctors. I'm saying who's ready to help. You see, look at the doctor. Look at how long the line of the doctors is.
That's right.
All
Look at the
important
doctors.
to work.
Look at how long the line is of doctors, man. I said, man, we got doctors.
What'd you say, D? They always on call?
The doctors always on call 24/7, man.
That's right.
The doctors always on call 24/7. We got you. Got you.
We come to you. We come to your hood.
Yeah. House calls.
House calls.
Those are the doctors.
Don't worry, we'll come to you.
Yes. Yes.
You see at the Blitz that happened last week, in the comment section, someone said they all look in shape.
Hey, officer.
The doctor's doing a good
Hey, hold
job.
on.
Yes, sir.
Hey, somebody's saying the sound keep going in and out. Can you, brothers, please?
What's going on?
What's going on? Nehemiah, go ahead. Sorry, Nehemiah, go ahead.
So at the Blitz that we had, someone in the comment section said, look at all these men, they look in good shape, very good shape. No one is fat.
Wow.
That's because the doctor's doing a good job in keeping the green brothers in the formation.
The nutritionists.
And the fat brothers gonna be to the side on way over there, way over
doing
there.
a lot of running.
Yeah, doing a lot of running on the side.
But they working their way down to the
Right.
green.
Yeah.
That's
what they're running for.
So what you're trying to say, Nehemiah?
That means the doctors are
all the
doing
fat
good.
Benjamin women, it's okay, you can come in. We got doctors.
Exactly.
Right. I say not only
we got doctors going to put you in physical shape.
we got nutritionists and dietitians.
And dietitians. Got doctors.
No,
with the scriptures.
Physical therapists.
I'm tired of being fat. Come to IUIC.
You're funny. Man.
Hey,
right. Officer, let's move on.
They having too much fun, D.
No. What we got up there? What we got up there?
We don't usually. D, you're doing good. We done got through 2 videos.
Yo, crazy.
Two is spectacular.
We on
hey,
the road.
what you got up there? What else you got up there? Let me see. Georgia Medical College. You just put that up.
Black Save Church.
What about the
Donald Trump grant asylum.
Man, we ain't.
Which one?
21.
Her boss giving
The
her flowers.
Valentine one.
Oh yeah, go to that. We might as well continue.
Yeah. Oh,
this is how you get those babies that's not their husband.
Right.
Oh,
there it is. That's
Deke done got to the root of the problem.
That's a good segue.
That's why he a doctor.
Yeah.
He know how to get to the root of the problem.
You don't want to get a baby that's not your husband? Stay away from this.
Right.
Like Deke always say, you can't just look
Man
at the
got me
leaves.
messed up. I know you just did not throw my flowers, my gift that I received from my boss. I know you did not do that, Cedric. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I received these gifts from my boss. It is Valentine's Day. Hey, let me tell you, I've been at my job for 15 years. I deserve a gift. It's nothing wrong with me getting a gift from my boss.
Stop.
This is crazy.
That's a stupid black woman.
Where do you start?
So
It's
I'm
so much
sorry.
to unpack.
That's
so
a
much to
stupid
unpack.
black woman. Right?
So I'm the only one who was disgusted by them nasty ass flows.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
She ain't doing nothing.
She ain't
at
doing
home.
nothing at the house.
That part.
That's why he didn't get you no flowers.
Now,
the house
think about
dirty as hell.
Why would you boss? You boss at your job, buy you flowers,
That
candy, and candy.
Because he her work husband.
That part.
Why would? Come on, man.
Right.
And you bring that to the house?
And you bring that to your
How
house
disrespectful.
where your husband is with your children. How stupid can you be?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
You can't listen, man. The black woman, boy.
Hey, they wild in the
Man,
face.
disrespect.
And her,
And
in her head.
She's the same
It's okay.
idiot. When the husband divorced her black ashy behind, she's gonna be like, "There is no good black man. I cannot find a good black man." You an idiot.
Straight.
You forgot fat.
You're gonna
black.
sacrifice your marriage, your whole family for flowers and candy. You have to be the most stupid black woman to do something like that.
Cheap
You know
flowers.
she was in that 56%, so she was fat, black, and ashy.
Listen, man,
I can tell by her voice she was in that 56% overweight. I'm
a woman, man.
100%.
Listen, man, I don't know, man.
The reason why she took out her phone is to get some sort of justification from the other black woman.
Yeah,
Fat.
girl.
And I guarantee you, if you read the
The
comment,
other fat
you got
girl.
other stupid, dumb black woman who's gonna tell her that there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Forget fat.
There should be no way that boss should feel comfortable with sending her those gifts because that man should know she's married. She got a man.
Straight disrespect.
That's just straight disrespectful on both ends.
She ain't never told that man she got a husband at the house.
No. She probably did.
So everybody in the midst of idolatry all know that this is the idolatry day of sex.
It is.
You ain't giving no Valentine nothing to somebody you ain't trying to bust down.
So
You're
now,
already doing
Oh,
it. You're
yeah,
already doing
so
it.
now
She been
all
there
her
15
husband-
years.
all her husband have to do is count 9 months from this day
Yeah.
Yep.
and knowing that baby is not his.
He gonna count 9 months from that 4-year-old. Wait a minute.
I'm
that
telling
baby
you,
was
I'm telling
born.
you, these women, blooders, listen, I'm just speaking for myself. If my wife show up in my house, I pay for, with candy and flour from another man, she gotta go. The front candy gotta go.
Right.
That's just me.
And the candy.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know,
That's
D.
just me.
I might sell the
You
house
see,
from up under.
He only throw the flowers and the candy out. Me, she gotta go too.
Everything got.
You got everything. Everybody got to go. I tell you what. Everybody take the damn kids with you too. Everybody got to go.
Everybody gotta go. Them might be his kids.
Everybody got to
Yeah,
go.
you got a DNA test on
That's some evil. That's some evil stuff, man.
Very
very nice.
Dang, yeah,
Some
you gotta go
evil
DNA
stuff.
test
That's
all the
nasty
kids
work.
now.
Yep.
Your wife come in the house like that, you better.
Right.
All three of y'all, come on, get this $1,200.
Yeah, you're
bread.
right. I think me, you show up like that, I got to do DNA test for all my kids.
Yep.
No question.
Hey, remember that guy last year who got 3 kids by his wife?
And none of them
was his.
Yeah.
And one of them was for the boss. One of them actually was.
Was it the pastor?
Yeah, one of them for the pastor, but one of them was for her boss.
Yeah.
And her job. None of them was his.
She
3
worked.
kids.
He was crushed.
She working overtime.
crushed.
She got to put in the overtime.
And one of them was really good at basketball. He's like, how come I don't know how to play basketball? Then he know how to play basketball. Come to find out, the father was a basketball player.
He got his granddaddy genes.
Yep.
My granddaddy
Which
was
one?
athletic. That was she telling him. My daddy was athletic. He got my daddy genes. You know they say it's skip a generation. Nah, nigga, that's my new bowl, baby.
Go ahead, finish that. Hey, give me that scripture. In, I think it's in Proverbs about how is a deep dish.
Yes, sir.
I think it's in Proverbs.
Did he say a whole
She
deep
recording
dish?
them,
Yeah,
man.
20.
I don't remember what that is.
23, 27, sir?
There it is. I know
Hold on,
27
let me
was
see.
in it.
Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Deep
Read
dish
that.
pizza.
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men.
Read the verse 27 again.
For a whore is a deep ditch.
Do you guys ever see a ditch? A really deep, deep ditch?
Tell your call.
You fall in there, you die. A harsh woman is like that ditch. She's gonna kill everybody. Is she gonna kill some of you repented Israelites too? It's a deep ditch. Got a wife show up in your house with flour and candy from another man. And she don't see nothing wrong with
That's
that.
the crazy part about it.
But
But she's bold with
Yeah.
it.
She's
She
bold
walks
with it.
in
She fighting the
with
man.
the flowers and candy, and then he's poking him in the chest
And
while
then
videotaping him.
bragging about her
cannot-
years of
That's
service to
yes.
her boss, 15 years. Not about how long I've been married. Her
Right.
emphasis on how long
That's
she's
a good
been
point.
employed there.
That's a good point.
That's,
I'm telling
that's
you.
her
Yeah.
God and her husband. Straight
The
up.
woman,
You expected him like,
only the black woman think like that.
give me some of them chocolates.
What? Listen, you're not gonna see the Arab Muslim woman show up inside her house with flour and candy from another man
Off with her
and
head.
try to convince her husband there is nothing wrong with that. You can't make this stuff up. And I guarantee you, if you read in this comment, a lot of these black women gonna see nothing wrong with that too.
Yeah, because they all try to make a man to
Guarantee.
today's standards.
Yep.
If you don't do what we say is good, you ain't a real man. If you, yeah.
But this is a deep
That's like
ditch.
that clip. What did Bishop play that yesterday? The
Oh, about the
system?
ratchets?
You gotta be like
You the head of the house, but I'm the boss.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Yeah, I play that.
Yeah.
Okay, you. I knew.
Yep.
It was, I couldn't
I played
remember
that.
which
With no
class it was.
husband, no, or man anywhere
Right.
near that house.
That part.
A hole is a deep ditch, and some of you gonna fall into those ditch.
Damn.
But that what it say in verse 28. It say she also lie in wait as for prey. So she is out here destroying men.
Yeah, she's destroying
But that's
men.
why the Lord said if you prostitute your daughter, the whole land gonna fall to whoredom. They say she billing up transgress. That was she got bodies.
You gotta have climbing gear. Look, my man gotta have climbing gear on to get down there.
Bro, that thing say she increases transgressors among men. The Bible telling you that hoe got bodies, and she destroying. Bro, she destroying men.
Yep. So that means
She destroying them.
she got abortions,
Mm.
bodies,
Right.
Everything.
and
She got babies that ain't his, and she got the simp paying for the baby. Bro,
That's
You see this?
Disrespectful.
If her husband isn't okay with his wife accepting gift from her boss, he is insecure. You can't make this stuff up.
I'm looking at the shirt. I knew from the shirt that
you can't make this stuff up.
That nigga sleeves cut off.
You can't make this stuff up.
I thought I'm the only one that
a cut off button up. It's like, sis, you already know something ain't right with this man.
That boy
got a cut off
That boy
button
ain't know
up.
if he wanted to be Gerald Levert or a biker boy.
Wow. Hey, finish the video, man. Finish the video. Finish the video.
With me getting a gift from my boss. And what is wrong with it? You should appreciate it. I'm the one that's holding it down in this house.
Oh, see,
if you don't like it,
Wait.
There it go, D.
I'm the one
Now we
holding
get into
it
the
down
sauce.
in the
Skip what
house.
she said.
What's that, Ciroc?
That man got on a Kango and a do-rag.
What is that? Ciroc 25?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
25.
LL starter kit.
Ciroc 25 now. Let's read it.
So we get to the source. See, deep. You're the doctor now. You get into the source of the problem.
Ciroc 25. Hey, welcome to the hospital.
So Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 25. Excuse me, verse 22. Verse 22.
Yeah, 22.
A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
Hey, you guys remember that movie, Tyler Perry? She was sleeping with the white man. The white man was married.
Oh, with Sanaa Lathan.
Sanaa Lathan. What was that? A Family That Prayed?
Yeah, Family That Prayed.
That's the name of it, right?
Yeah.
And the white man was giving her money.
Right.
It might be the same situation.
Yeah.
I'm going to go at about 98.
The way, hey, listen, man, a woman, the way she's defending the boss, I guarantee the boss is hidden.
Yeah, and he couldn't.
You see how she's defending him? He said you should be appreciated.
That he doing
Yeah.
it.
Because she said that she's holding down the house.
Right. Yes, that's what she
That
said.
white
She's
man
holding
at
down
the
the house.
job, he paying your bills.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
wrong with you?
Right.
We wind it back a little bit. We wind it back a little bit.
Wow. Who you think cut the sleeves off that shirt?
Right.
Raymond.
Who you think dry clean pay for the dry cleaning?
Bro, that is a button down.
You see,
Men's Warehouse.
who bought you that new Kango and do-rag you got on your head? Raymond.
But she said something similar in the movie that you could learn something from him. And that little boy was the boss's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's she got him the job.
Go ahead.
And what is wrong with it? You should appreciate it. I'm the one that's holding it down in this house. If you don't like it, well, where you gonna sleep tonight? I wonder where you gonna sleep tonight. Where are you gonna sleep tonight? Because you're not gonna sleep here because you're not gonna be throwing my gift that I received from my boss.
Ooh, that's her house.
No, sir. No, I don't think so. No.
You better not never move in.
No, you need to leave. You need to leave.
Hey, can we?
Now, you need to leave. Now, you got 5 seconds to leave. 4,
Hey, D.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, D. We got to get the medicine. We got to get the medicine. We
so-
see the problem now. We got to get it. What's that?
That's
Ciroc?
why she's so bold.
Ciroc.
She's so...
Yeah, she the one with the
Hey,
preeminent.
May I get 2
Terrible.
scripts?
She said you got 5 seconds. 4.
Gave him the countdown.
I'm talking about
4, 3, 2.
She said you gonna find out where you gonna sleep tonight. You and your cut off shirt.
She about to call
Hey.
the police, get him out of there.
Wow.
Brothers,
Lord have mercy.
Bishop been saying this for years and years out. Do not move to a woman's house. I'm going to repeat that again because
That's
some
the
of you
medicine.
had heard it. I'm giving you the medicine. I don't care what she said. I don't care what she said to convince you it's okay. It's not okay. Nope. If your name is not in that house, do not move to that house. I don't care if it's an apartment. Your name needs to be on the list. I guarantee you that's her house.
Yep.
I guarantee you he move into her house.
Beat the Doonies and never
Because
leave.
if a woman that she know the house is in his name,
she won't act like that.
She won't act like that.
She will not act
She
like
know
that.
she ain't got nowhere to go.
Right.
Yes, she would not say you cannot sleep here tonight.
She's not even coming in the door with that foolishness.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Good point.
That's because he probably married her and moved in her house, and he didn't even bother to put his name on nothing. Now she about to call the cops and say, "Listen, I want this nigga out of here." Damn. And that's what the cops gonna say, "Sir,
You got to present like a utility bill or
sir,
something. In his name.
5, 4,
Damn.
You giving it a countdown too.
2, 1. Sir, turn around. Put your hands. Turn around, sir.
Hey, brothers, if that's you, Come to
Zoom in.
IUIC.
Yes.
We
Hey.
got the doctors that can fix you. All right.
Right.
Call
We-
the
we-
number
we
on the
gonna
line right there.
Yep.
We got it for free 99. All right.
Or hey, if you need help, zoom in.
Yes.
All right. Zoom in.
If your wife got a Valentine the other day from her boss, and you at the house don't know what to do,
Yeah, zoom in. Zoom in.
Hey, let's get the medicine real fast, y'all. Sirach 33.
Ooh.
19.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 33, verse 19. Let's go. Give not thy son and wife, thy brother and friend, power over thee while thou livest.
See that? It say, do not give anybody, your son, your wife, your brother, your friend, power. Power. What we just seen is that woman had power over him. The first thing that came out of her mouth was, get out of my house.
Yeah.
And he had nothing to say.
And he went upstairs.
Dude started backpedaling. Okay, let me humble down because I don't have no power here. Read on.
And give not thy goods to another, lest it repent thee.
Lest it what?
Lest it repent thee. And thou entreat for the same again.
Keep reading.
As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any.
Don't give thyself over to any. Deke just said, listen, I don't care what she say. Listen, we can build together. Listen, we won. We unified. I don't give a damn about that. I need my name on that deed. I need my name on that mortgage. Why? Because the scripture says, read it again, verse 20.
As long as thou livest and hast breath in thee, give not thyself over to any.
Keep reading.
For better it is that thy children should seek to thee than that thou shouldest stand to their courtesy.
All right. Read. Here's the point.
In all thy works,
in everything that I do,
keep to thyself the preeminence. Leave not a stain in thine honor.
See that? Now that brother got a stain because now that brother is on the internet looking like a straight simp.
Boy, his homeboy said to laugh him to scorn.
I'm talking about to scorn him and that shirt.
Yep. Now we see why she's. Now we see why she's so bold with quoting it.
Right.
That's right.
Because she like, I pay the bill.
I
I hold
hold
it down.
I hold it down here.
Exactly.
So all this money, the food come from my boss.
Damn.
He said he put a little something on the light bill.
Just a little, yeah.
That what he do.
Something.
He put a little something on the light bill. You know.
Anyway, brothers and sisters, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Quick commercial break. Praise States Radio.
Commercial break.
Right. We got to cuss our IT.
Hi, Angela Willis here, licensed agent for over 20 years. If you have loved ones that depend on your income, you need life insurance. I know you got life insurance on your job, but have you ever read the job policy? There's only two kinds of life insurance, cash value and term life. I can also help with emergency funds, budgeting, mortgages, 401k, rollovers, and more. Call me at 229-443-3203 and look below to see if I'm licensed in your state.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And do it to
Where's
Lost sheep!
Lost sheep.
Get it!
The end goal is for us to be united as a nation. Come together, not as a community, but as a nation. We are more than a community. We are a nation. We are a kingdom of people, a nation in exile. We are a nation within a nation. We must come together. And that's the prophecy. Matthew 15:24, Acts 5:29-30, Revelation chapter 7, Revelation chapter 14. We must gather ourselves together. Zephaniah 2:1, Ephesians 4:3. It's about the unity of the nation of Israel.
The kingdom of heaven suffers violence. Who was suffering violence during the time of John the Baptist? The Israelites. The Israelites. So who is the kingdom of heaven making reference to? The Israelites. We're the kingdom of heaven.
With the growth that we had in these past 20 years, you'd think it was year 100.
It's our first time at a national Passover coming from Japan.
It's a beautiful thing. You see our people gathering together in unity.
And I think the 20th anniversary also has to be amped up.
Starting next year, I want captains sent out to celebrate Passover in the various countries where we have established schools.
It's exciting. It's exciting to be here. We in Dallas. We're here at the Passover 2023.
To me, he is the general in God's army in this time.
Did you see Bishop Nathaniel come in his entrance, man?
This man has been a father to me. He's been a brother to me.
This man is charged in the battle to rebuild his nation. He is the tip of the spear on the earth right now.
See, he never took his hands off the reins. This man looked death in the eyes and never lost hope in the one true God of the nation of Israel.
We're live. We back.
Patience in the building, man. Welcome back.
I be saving up calories for Patient Saints so I can eat breakfast. I love it. I love breakfast. I like breakfast food. Grits and Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, officer, what else we got up there, man? What else we got up there? What else we got up there? Political. Hey, put that number 6 up. Man, this is crazy.
Yeah, that thing is funny.
Put number 6 up. Play that.
Almost 50,000 Cubans from the Miami area in Florida are facing deportations. That's because thousands of those Cubans filed for political asylum and were granted political asylum, except they went back and visited their homeland of Cuba. Well, the big deal is that when you file for political asylum, you're declaring that your life is in danger in your home country. And by these Cubans going back to Cuba to visit, that means that the entire process of the political asylum was fraud. The application asked for political asylum seekers to give detail of why they can't go back to their country, why their lives are in danger in their homeland. And Cubans gave those statements that their life was in danger if they ever went back to Cuba.
Damn,
so going back to visit Cuba after you've been granted political asylum indicates that these Cubans have been granted political asylum based on false information. Wow. Now, it's no secret, Cubans played a huge role on the re-election of Donald Trump. And a lot of them feel let down by this administration because now they're being sent back home. So I'm going to ask all the Latino community, and I will do the same, to please hold a moment of silence for the thousands of Cubans who now are going to be forced to go back to the island. So anyway.
Wow. Damn.
I got
Gotta give a moment of silence.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
She said give a moment silent, right?
Right. You gave him
While
like
you guys talking.
You gave him like 2 moments.
Right. The extended version.
But hey, y'all remember like back in the 90s, they used to be like Cubans was coming over here on like inflatable.
Mario.
Remember
The Mario.
What's that boy
It was
name?
a Mario boat.
El Nino.
El Nino. No,
What's the little boy? The little boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Emilio, was it Emilio?
Emilio Estevez? No. It was the little young boy, and they kept him in the SWAT team, busting the house to keep him, to get him out
And
the
you
house.
look for the name, but listen, a lot of these Cubans who vote for Donald Trump, I don't know how many of you ever been to Miami.
Yes.
A lot of them think they Esau.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
they
They
do.
racist.
And
1000%.
believe it or not, a lot of them was against Castro.
Yes.
A lot of them.
Castro.
They hated Castro.
Why would they hate that man?
They hate, and Castro was all about his people.
He was about order.
Castro was about order. It was about his people
he was about
because
order.
Esau was trying to destroy them.
Yes.
And a lot of these Cubans, they think they Esau. They hate Castro.
Didn't he make it like
So,
where they could all go to
I don't know what she's talking about, holy moment in silent.
That's it.
Listen.
Elian Gonzalez.
Yep.
That's Elian.
Yeah.
The reason they vote for Trump, it's not only the Cuban. A lot of Northern Kingdom vote for Trump. A lot of them don't look at themselves as Negroes.
Right.
A lot of them think they're Esau. Now, Trump turned against, because this is the thing with the white man. You guys continue to underestimate this man. The white man, if you're not Esau, you're black.
And he know you not Esau.
I don't care if you got blue eyes, blonde hair, and he know you're not Esau. You black. That's how, the white man is not like, you African American, you Haitian, you Jamaican, you Puerto Rican. No. You just happen to be a light-skinned nigga.
Right. Yeah. Pretty much.
But you're a nigga.
Pretty much.
What if Esau got like a secret, like evil word that he's phrase that he used, and if you don't catch it, he already know you just a light-skinned nigga.
No, they know. They know. Listen.
He was like, the weather sure is nice today, and you don't be like, yes, the chemtrails are burning their eyes out. He like,
They know.
so you're not one of me.
Let's examine what she said. She said, maybe people don't understand how political asylum work. You said your life was in danger.
Right.
But you get in a plane, you went back to the country.
That's fraud.
That's fraud.
To brag.
That's fraud. So now And you do it under Trump because you thought you was one of them. Trump said, no, you're not one of us. Trump said, well, since you said your life was in danger, now your life is not in danger no more. Bye. Stay over there. Bye.
So they did a passport check run on all of them that complained political asylum, and they seen in sometime they went back to Cuba.
But time that they filed for their asylum,
right?
You
after
went
filing
back
for the asylum.
Yeah, after you
right.
filed for your asylum, sometime that passport went back to Cuba.
Back to Cuba.
Guess where you going?
Back to Cuba.
Hey,
damn.
I don't want to, I'm not changing the subject, but your brothers and your sisters, especially you all come from those other countries. I just found out something. That immigration law here is getting tougher and tougher. Now I'm going about to say something. Do not get caught up on this. I just found this out. I did not know this. There's a sister, not in the truth, not in she went back to her country. She did not use the American passport. Yes. She used the country she's from passport. I think she's from Africa. I don't remember what country. I don't remember what country. She used that passport to go inside the country. She left America, went to the country on vacation. She used that passport. On her way back to America, they told her you cannot use that passport. She said, "Oh, I got my American passport. I'm a U.S. citizen." She used American passport. When she get here in the airport, immigration took her passport.
They took her American one?
They took the American passport.
Really? Why?
That's against the law. You cannot do that.
You can't move on two different ones.
Is it sort of like
because she used it? They told her because the immigration said that means you don't want the American passport. Why you use your country passport, and when you coming back use American passport, you cannot do that. That's against immigration law. I did not know.
I didn't know that.
How did they know?
And they took because
they got a stamp.
They got a stamp.
They do what they want to do.
They got a stamp. So when she got here, the agent took the passport. The American passport say, "Well, since you didn't need it, we're going to take it back." And they took it back.
Damn.
Yeah, they took it back. So
and then they flew it back. And then they shipped it back.
Yeah. So
they did.
They
brothers and sisters, be very careful. Like I said, I did not know that. And they said that Donald Trump, there's a lot of stuff that was in the book they never push. Under Donald Trump now, they're going to start pushing them.
So he's not making new laws. He's just enforcing the stuff that's on the books.
Yes.
Under Elon.
Yes.
Okay.
So be very careful with that.
You're right, D, because that's what he said about that 14th Amendment. He said it wasn't meant for, he's like, this is what's on the books.
Yes.
It's not meant for other countries. Like he said, this was meant for the children of slaves.
Yeah.
This was not meant for this, so we're not letting you use this 14th Amendment under your immigration.
That doesn't mean you cannot have double citizenship. That's not what that's saying. You just cannot use one passport to leave the country and then use another passport to come back. That's against the law.
Right.
That doesn't mean that didn't say. I'm not talking about dual citizenship. That's not what I was talking about.
It's like using your receipt at Walmart to do something.
From Kroger.
Yeah, you look like you hiding something. Why would you leave with one passport and come with another passport? It's a red flag.
Yep, that's a red flag. So be very careful out there. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff Trump is gonna push. Trump is gonna push it. So don't get caught up out there. That's all I'm gonna say.
You see, Mexico.
That's some good stuff to know.
Mexico, saying you gotta have a visa now to come to Mexico.
Yeah, it's not only Mexico.
No, it's
you guys know that.
It's US, what is it called? Gulf of America.
You guys know that.
Yeah, he changed the name.
This year, also in Europe, you need a visa to go to Europe.
Really?
Trump, well, they mad at Trump.
Yeah,
because you used to stay in Mexico.
Yeah, I think it start. You see that June or July this year is gonna start. You need a visa to go to Europe. Yeah.
You use a
double check. Hey, listen, you don't believe me? Double check. You need a visa to go to Europe. A lot of the European countries, they're gonna push in a visa.
So, because in Mexico, you used to stay in Mexico for 180 days, no nothing. So you stay 180 days, you gotta come back for like 30, and then you go back for another 180. So you could stay pretty much a year, with you only having to come back to America for like 30 days at a time. And then you can go back to Mexico. Mexico say, nah, hell nah. Y'all want to put all of y'all want to act away?
Oh,
get that visa.
Speaking of that,
cash out.
I was just watching a video this week. Immigration lawyer was saying this. I did not know this either. those people who hold green cards. If you leave America with a green card for a whole year, it's going to be hard to come back.
I don't know nothing about a green card.
That's another thing. That's another thing they're going to push.
Yeah.
I remember.
So your green card not expired. If your green card is still good,
it's still good because based on what's in the book, Trump is going to start pushing. Yes, I think it's a year or 2 years. You stay outside of America with a green card, they're going to question why you was outside with
too long.
For that long. Yes, they're not talking about a citizen, talking about a green card. So be very, don't get caught up out there. I'm just telling you. And those things, you can see those things on YouTube. They got like immigration lawyers, they're going to tell you.
Now, Dick, you on point with the Europe, because I just looked it up. It says, as of mid-2025, U.S. citizens will need to apply for ETIAS, European Travel Information and Authorization System, to travel to Europe.
Travel to Europe.
I
don't think,
so this summer.
I don't think it's every single European country. Double check. If you go into Europe, whatever country, double check. I think it's go by country. I don't think it's every single one of them. But I think majority of them, yes, they're going to start pushing that.
Dang.
Go ahead, officer.
Hosea 9:17.
Yeah, somebody says 6 months. With a green card, you only can stay for 6 months.
What is a green card? What do it do? Because I done heard it, but I don't know.
You don't know what a green card is?
I'm black, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I've been in Babylon my whole life. I ain't never had to marry no white lady to get one.
Yeah.
This guy.
What you trying to say to Levi, man?
This guy's too much,
trying
man.
to say about Levi?
Do you know back in the day when they
get the scripture, man.
They still get married for green cards.
What happened? Why you
get the scripture, man? You guys are insulting my intelligence.
Wait,
get the scripture.
Hosea chapter 9, verse 17. My God will cast them away, because they did not hearken unto him, and they shall be wanderers among the nations.
So all us Israelites that did not listen, and you think you gonna go here and not keep the Lord's commandments, you gonna go here, the Lord say, I'm gonna make it where, guess what? You took your behind over there to Babylon, thought it been gonna be sweet for you. Guess what? Babylon kicking you right out. Now you ain't got no way to go. Oh, you thought you was gonna bounce back and forth between this part of Africa and back and nope. You think you going back and forth to Jamaica? Nope. You going right back to where you came. And all of this is a result of not following behind the Lord, not doing what the Lord tell us to do.
Yeah, brothers and sisters,
immigration law.
Be very mindful of. I'm telling you, Donald Trump is gonna force a lot. Donald Trump is a lot of brothers and sisters going to come in the truth because of Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump, Mosiah is going to use Donald Trump to put a foot on your behind.
That's right.
Be very careful with these laws. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of laws. Like I said, they got a lot of good videos on YouTube when we come to immigration lawyers. So that's how I was able to find out this stuff. I was just scroll through this, and I just saw this guy. He saw this immigration lawyer, and he was listening to him. He's really good too. He's telling you everything. So be mindful. Find out before you do something stupid. Just find out. Just find out. Do not get caught up out there and say, "Oh, I didn't know." Remember the scripture. Listen, no. How did that scripture go?
Sirach 5:15.
Yes.
Sirach 5:15.
Don't be
ignorant of any matter.
Don't be ignorant of any matter.
That's more medicine, D. That's more medicine.
Don't be ignorant of any matter. Don't say, "Oh, I didn't know." I'm just telling you.
I didn't know I couldn't get a green card.
Don't say you didn't know.
5:15.
Our job is to give you the medicine. Just telling you right now. Be very careful. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 5, verse 15. Let's go. Be not ignorant of anything.
Don't be ignorant of anything. Don't be ignorant.
In a matter or a small.
No. Read it again.
Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small.
It doesn't matter greater or small. Don't be ignorant. Don't say, I did not know. Listen, I did not know did not justify you being ignorant. I did not justify your stupidity. Found out first. Found out. Can I go here? Can I go there? Because I'm telling you, this demon, this dude is a special demon. That dude is evil. And he's gonna push a lot of stuff to get rid of our people. Damn. I'm telling you, don't get caught up out there. Do not get caught up. Don't say we didn't warn you. Don't say we trying to look enough for y'all.
Yeah.
But some of you so stupid, You're gonna get caught up out there. You get caught up out there.
And that decision you make could be permanent, like the example you gave with the sister. Now she permanently banned from U.S. Lost her U.S. passport.
They're looking for little stuff. Little stuff.
No, that is deep. That's that Romans 13 where he say, I put them in place. I put all them powers in place. So if you do good, you ain't gotta feel the power.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So he telling you right now, guess what? You still for a little time, you gotta abide by these Idumean rules. Because guess what? Time you go against one of his rules or you go against the rules, the laws of the Most High God in Christ, then guess what? He can make you a wanderer on this earth. He could put you where he want to put you. He could lock you in a damn concentration camp. He could send you to some country you ain't never been to in your whole life. Bro, he could do anything he want to do to you right now. That's what Deke said. Like, you don't be ignorant saying, oh, I ain't know. Guess what? Because just because you didn't know, you got to know that we had laws for ignorance. The priest had to be like, hey, he ain't know that, but guess what? This animal still
got to sacrifice that animal.
You still got somebody got to pay for that ignorance. Guess what? You still got to pay for your ignorance of not knowing them. I do. Like
that's some heavy stuff.
Like Deke just say. Oh, I ain't know I couldn't use the passport. Don't matter. I holler.
Yeah.
I ain't knew I couldn't go back and see my dying grandmama. Hey, you said you needed asylum. I holler. I didn't know that the mumpy, that my baby didn't. Sorry.
Hey, get Acts 7 going. What you're saying, also come on Acts 17:30. Because our ignorance is like Deke going on long right with Deke saying. Read that Acts 17:30, I think it is.
Yeah, there's no excuse for ignorance.
Nope.
No excuse.
Acts chapter 17 and verse 30. Come on. And the times of this ignorance God winked at.
Back then, God winked at it. So now he's increasing that heat on us by stirring up the white man, Esau, right? Read on.
But now commandeth all men everywhere to repent.
Now in this Babylon, you better abide by these rules. Saying to keep the commandments as well, but also not break the laws and commandments of the land. You got to keep the land. You got to do what orders to do, like Officer Carmel I'm referencing, right? Romans 13. So back then, God winked at it, but now he ain't going to wink on it. You're going to be held accountable for every action we do.
Right. Hey, remember yesterday we was talking about when I asked the brothers, how many of you, if you say, let's move, your wife going to pick up? This is for brothers and sisters. Whatever you decide to move, do your research.
Yeah.
Some of these countries, their law is different. You guys understand? Do your research. Find out about school, hospitals, the law of the land.
Right.
So you won't be ignorant.
Also the customs.
The custom. So you might be running here. You say, you know what? I'm done with America. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm done with America. I want to go somewhere. But wherever you go, do your research. Watch. Listen, YouTube. Listen, man. YouTube is one of the greatest tools.
Yes.
You can use it for good or you can use it for evil.
Right.
But YouTube got a lot of stuff. You'll be surprised stuff that's on YouTube. If you don't know how to cook, YouTube teach you how to cook.
Good house.
You don't know how to, you got a dirty house, you want to clean it? YouTube teach you how to clean your house. YouTube teach you how to, well, forget it. Let's move on.
Hey, that's heavy. That's heavy you say that, because it's certain missions that we go to, and some of brothers be on part of certain these missions and certain offices. We're getting training on how to do the research.
Yes.
You join Quest program under Captain Mattathias. If you're in certain offices, he give you research in certain radio stations, research in certain lands, hospitals. So we don't even realize, in just being in the organization, repenting, you are being trained to do certain things to prepare you for international travels and moving or relocating. It's experience. We be glorifying Esau resumes and accolades that we do with work, as far as works we do, but in the body, that's experience in itself. Whatever office you in and you growing in it, you learn a new skill or editing, that's a skill. And
shout out to Captain Mattathias, man. I think Captain Mattathias, when he come to those trips, he got some
Shout
of the
out
greatest team.
man.
He got a phenomenal team, man. Those brothers, listen, when I tell these brothers do their research, these brothers go deep. All praise to Most High for these brothers, man. All praise to Most High for these brothers. But I'm not really worried about brothers, but your sisters. Check out how far is the hospital. And I was looking at something, a video last year. I think he's there 2 or 3 sisters. I think he's in Gambia.
Mhm.
They start dealing with the men, and the men find out they got money and kill them.
Woo.
Damn.
Single sisters would just get up and move in the country. They don't know nothing about the country. They don't do the research.
Don't do it.
I'm telling y'all, be very careful. Because one thing about once you go into a country, everybody, because you come from US, everybody think you're rich.
Right.
Just be mindful, watch your back. Let's move on. What is hey? You know this week they're getting on Kanye West again.
Oh, really?
Because he started talking about Amalek again. But Kanye West, let's 18. This is a Esau saying this. Let me see if they're gonna get on this guy. 18. Yep, play that. This is exactly what Kanye West said. He said the same thing.
Open and honest
Kanye
about
West
the
said
stats.
the same thing this guy said. And they're getting Kanye West. But listen to what this guy said.
17 of the top 25 hedge funds are run by Jews. 17 of the top 27 donors in the 2020 presidential election were Jews. 7 out of 8 Ivy League universities have Jewish presidents. 3 out of 3 of the major recording companies and major record labels run by Jews. 5 out of 6 of the major media companies the past 5 years run by Jews. CEO, chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jewish, every year from 1987 until 2018. Jewish DHS secretary, secretary of state, chief of staff, DNI director, deputy and undersecretary of state. Every one of the Biden children married to somebody Jewish. The vice president married to somebody Jewish. Republican Jewish Coalition, Zionist Organization of America, AIPAC, the most powerful lobbying group in the country on both sides. Consensus, unanimous votes for foreign aid to Israel. Unanimous votes for military aid to Israel. ADL and SPLC, selected trusted flaggers for YouTube and Facebook. They are the experts to craft the content moderation guidelines for the big tech companies. When they bring in the experts to censor social media, what do they bring in? The SPLC, founded by a Jew, board full of Jews. ADL, founded to prevent the defamation of the Jewish people. These are the facts. It's peculiar. It's remarkable. It's statistically significant. It is anomalous. It is strange. And it's true.
Come from, Come from straight the white man mouth.
You don't find that suspicious?
Hey, who's that guy?
The white man. Oh,
19 you talking about?
No, yeah, 19.
I thought that was John Leguizamo. I mean Leguizamo. That's what it looked like.
Oh, yeah. Play that. I want to play that. Since we were talking about Kanye West, how they're targeting black celebrities, Kanye West is one of them. The minute you say something about Amalek, everybody go on an uproar. Go ahead, play that.
Every black artist or every black actor gets to a certain point, gets taken out. Whether it's Michael or Crosby or R. Kelly or Prince, they all either die under mysterious circumstances,
Nipsey,
or they become troubled and die of an overdose or some medication, or they get done for some sex crimes or whatever. I mean, in R. Kelly's case, every single one of those children were basically sold to him, allegedly sold to him by their parents. You know, and this is, you know, we'll talk. Yeah, maybe that's a conversation for another day. But you know, like there's so much of that in the entertainment industry, but there are no prosecutions of white artists. There are no prosecutions of country artists.
Not one.
No, nobody. Madonna's never got in trouble for her 16-year-old boyfriend.
Yeah, why haven't got Eminem yet?
No, where's Eminem? Where's Eminem? Could it have anything to do with this?
The country stars you're thinking of.
Well, Eminem. Yeah, country star. Okay, yeah. I'll tell you after the show. No, I mean Eminem woke up one day an angry lesbian, and with very left-wing politics. I wonder why that might have been. Who knows? Who can say? But it's only ever black artists who get their reputations absolutely ripped to shreds in public, get accused of the worst thing that a person can be accused of, right? And always when they get a little bit too big for their boots, a little bit too outspoken, a little bit too edgy, or a little bit too quote unquote uncontrollable, when they won't take their meds, when they won't do as they're told, when they won't shut up about Israel, when they won't shut up about contracts, when they won't do as the establishment and as the architecture, the machinery of the industry wants them to do, suddenly they're guilty of underage sex with kids, people trafficking, all the rest of it. Well, I mean, maybe the truth is that the whole industry does it. Maybe the truth is that nobody does.
This is the same exact thing that's going on with PDD right now.
Yep.
You don't find that suspicious?
Yep.
This is exactly the same thing. There's the same thing they did with Bill Cosby.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yep.
They took Prince out. They took Michael Jackson out. They took Whitney Houston out. And nobody, those so-called black leaders don't say nothing.
Easy E.
They don't say nothing. They took all these artists out. And you got, again, what he said about R. Kelly. Listen, I don't know if R. Kelly is guilty or not. But if R. Kelly go to jail, those parents supposed to go to jail too.
That part.
Those mothers, fathers, they're supposed to go to jail too.
Absolutely.
And they just recently denied his appeal.
Yes.
For the
said
court.
30
years is
to
confirmed.
the door.
Now, it's the same thing with Puff Daddy. I mean, this is ridiculous. You're going to say, this man to parties, woman shows up, you charge him. But he been to the parties for what, 20-something years?
Yeah.
Almost 30 years.
Long time.
Almost 30 years.
Yeah, long
And
time.
these people, they keep coming. If there was really rape, why these people keep showing years after he's in the same party?
Right. They like the rape.
Right. They was into it.
Bruh, guess what? The whole, but you know what happened? This is the thing with the black community. One thing I know about the black community, you don't have to show proof of nothing.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't. Just make that.
That's it.
All you have to do is make accusation.
Yeah.
The whole black community turn against you. You know we're the only people like that, right?
We the only ones.
Yeah.
But
Yep,
D,
word of mouth.
Bishop said last night, brought it up. We celebrate the evil
Yes.
of our people.
Yes.
So for years, because the crazy part is the stuff that we are hearing now, it's not like it just popped out of nowhere.
No.
It been was being said.
Yep.
Right.
I remember when in the 90s it was being said, and then it just go away. And then everybody want to be down with Puff Daddy. Everybody want to be bad boy. Then somebody else come out and say, oh, they doing this, that, and this in the industry. Oh, they raping dudes, and they doing, and everybody, nah, whatever, nigga. I'm going to get a record. They just keep doing it and keep.
Hey, officer, you see that lady? The one last year who accused Puff Daddy and Jay-Z raped her?
Right.
You guys remember her? She dropped all the charges.
Yeah, she took her statement
How
back.
much money they gave her?
But guess what? When you go to social media, you know everybody believe her. The black women believe her, bro. They was talking bad about P. Diddy, about Jay-Z. Yes, they did it. Yes, they did. Okay, what proof do you have?
Yeah, no proof.
You got it?
What proof do you have that they did it? Because Jay-Z said when the lawyer then go to the police and said that the lawyer called him to settle for money. He said, wait a minute. You ain't going to shake me down.
Right.
If I commit a crime, you're supposed to go to authorities. You're not supposed to call me for money. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
They tried to shake.
file a criminal case. They
yes.
filed a
He said
civil
you're supposed to
case.
file a criminal case against me. I'm not giving you the money. But what I'm saying is that Esau understand when it comes to the unity in the black community, we don't have that.
Yeah, they already know.
We do not have that. That's why you see any accusation, they put the black. Listen, we are some of the most stupid people in the world.
Right.
We believe anything the white man said is true.
Yeah.
Because the white man say it, it's true.
We gonna tear each other down quicker than
Yes.
they can do it. All they
That's-
know, that's why they know
Uh-huh.
all they gotta do is put it out there.
Put it
Black
out there.
folks,
That's it.
We gonna run with
We're
it.
gonna run with it.
It don't matter if it's true or
No
not.
or not. They don't have to have no proof.
Right.
They don't have. As a matter of fact, we're gonna give them the proof. They understand that. Look at how Whitney Houston, a grown-ass woman, drowned in a bathtub.
Makes no sense.
Black people so stupid they believe that.
Yeah.
Listen, a 5-year-old cannot drown in a bathtub.
Nope. They get out of there.
You don't find that.
Cannot drown in a bathtub. That's impossible. A 5-year-old. Now you got a grown-ass woman. I don't care how high she was. A grown-ass woman.
Allegedly,
And you believe she drowned in a bathtub. You can't make that because they know we stupid. Anything they say, we're gonna believe it. Why? Because they're white.
Right.
Anything white men say, anything whitey say is true.
White is right.
White is right. And they continue years after. It's 2025. They're still doing it, bro. They're still doing it. Look at Kanye. What this white man just said, there's nothing different what Kanye said.
Right.
But nobody talk about this guy. What Elon Musk did.
Elon Musk, yep. When he did that during our inauguration,
Yeah.
that stuff he did.
That thing he did.
Nothing.
Guess what? SPLC don't come after him.
Nope.
What is the other one? What is the other one? That Jewish crap.
SPLC, you got APAC.
APAC.
you got,
None of them come after him.
Canary Mission.
Yep. But guess what? They want Kanye to apologize. They make Nick Cannon apologize. They make Ice Cube apologize.
Right.
They make Kyrie Evan apologize.
What's that, brother? Wilding Out?
Nick
Cannon.
Nick Cannon.
Deshaun
They reprogram him.
Yes. They make all of them apologize. And then they said, oh, now that you got to apologize, you got to donate
Yeah.
thousands of dollars.
And you gotta come learn. You gotta come learn.
And you got to come
You
learn.
gotta come learn where you effed up at.
How come nobody said nothing about this?
It was just a gesture twice.
He did it twice, too. One in the front. And
Nobody said nothing about this.
Let me show you where you went wrong, nigga.
Remember, Kanye West had the text from his doctor.
The trainer.
And the trainer said he gonna drug him again.
Right.
And
The
nobody said nothing.
The trainer gonna drug you.
In the text.
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna drug you again. I'm gonna drug you again. And this got swept under the rug.
And that's what that Edomite said. They don't take their meds. So they're going to drug it. That's what he's saying. So they medicate them to keep them docile.
Yeah, that's that medical lobotomy. That's what they did to Kanye.
All that because there's no unity between us.
That's what it is.
There is no unity between us.
Y'all all right. Man, the Bible calls that popular persuasions.
I was just thinking that. That's what
That's
Bishop
what
was
that
saying.
is.
They said they gonna use that media, that national teeth, and that's their propaganda against us. But they use us as the teeth in their mouth. So they'll let us destroy each other through their little media. They got the media source, but they'll say, let the black person say it about his own people, and we gonna go full blown at whatever that media say, and they gonna use our own people to be the mouthpiece. So guess what? That's them hiding their hand. I didn't say it. Your black woman said it.
Let me remind your brothers, it's not only in the world. Israelites do the same thing.
Yep.
Damn. Listen, when the niggers in 2018 was putting video out, they never show no proof, no evidence.
Right.
Mad people live with them. That's how stupid we are. We are stupid people. No proof, no evidence, nothing. They just make video running their mouth. And you got mad black people who was with us left.
Dang.
The nigger, another nigger go said, the Sabbath is from morning to morning. No scripture. Black people follow their nigger.
But the growth in IURC exploded. So
Yes.
that's addition.
That's
That's subtraction.
what I'm showing you, Cap. I'm showing you the mindset, how stupid we are as a people. And the white men know that. And the white men capitalize on that.
You know how the white man know it? Every night the white man is in his bed comfortable getting 8 hours of sleep while Negroes is up on Clubhouse defending the white man.
Yep.
Going against us. He's got residual coons to defend him, but he doesn't even have to jump in the room to deal with us.
Dang, his idolatry make money while he sleep.
Yep.
It idolatry while he sleep. He ain't even got to do it no more. He done set it in place. It's a perpetual idolatry.
We got like a preconceived notion about one another. Like we hate each other. So
Yes,
we're waiting
we do.
for
That's what
something
we
to
do.
pop up and say, yep,
Yes,
I knew
we
it.
do.
That's why you jump on that bandwagon.
we do.
This is
But
why,
that was
that's why Christ reiterates love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Right.
It's constant. He's saying that because the whole. That's why when you read Matthew 22 or Matthew 12, I think it is, about the two greatest laws, the greatest commandments, is love God with all your heart and all your soul, and the second is like unto the first, is love your neighbor as you love yourself. Because we have that root of hatred towards each other. Anywhere the wind blows, oh, I knew something was wrong with them. Then you see a half of them just leave all of a sudden because they never believe. And they always had hatred to one another.
That's it. That's the hatred. Hey, finish that video.
That's it.
Suddenly, they're guilty of underage sex with kids, people trafficking, all the rest of it. Well, I mean, maybe the truth is that the whole industry does it. Maybe the truth is that nobody does it, probably closer to the first one. But these selective prosecutions, I'm not a big like civil rights, let's defend black people for the sake of it guy. I don't even really care for the music that much. I like Ye as a singular instance because he's an artist in a slightly different league and a different caliber than the rest of them. I don't really listen to the music from the rest of that genre, to be honest with you. But even I cannot deny that the prosecutions are targeted, selective, and gruesomely unfair in the way that they are played out in public, and the manner in which the juries are tainted and poisoned beforehand. But this guy's like on trial, and Netflix decides that. I mean, come on.
They murdered Michael Jackson.
100%.
And
they
Prince.
murdered
Someone gave Prince fentanyl.
They murdered Michael Jackson after he started talking about Jews. And I'm not going to say that what he said about them was right or wrong or whatever, but it is a fact of history that, first of all, they released the recordings of a phone call where he was complaining about Jews in some not very pleasant language. And I think he had a similar problem with Jewish people, that sort of universalized to Jewish people in general, which some people will certainly think is unreasonable and unfair. But I think he had a similar problem with Jews that maybe Ye has with Jews, that maybe the other black artist has with Jews, which is that if you've been in the business for 30 years, there are a lot of people called Goldstein and
wrote a song
and
about
Raffensperg.
that.
The Michael Jackson's
we can't use those lyrics.
No, we can't use that lyrics. But there for 30 years there have
Hey,
been
stop that for a
certain-
little bit. Hey, Ira, can I send you something?
That's heavy.
For 30 years, you making music, right? It's always.
I just sent you
Jewish guy
something.
over you.
Hey, finish. We almost finish that, and then I want to put something Bishop just sent me.
surnames on the contracts that you find out 2 years later, actually, you can't do that, and we own this, right? After 30 years of it, you start to think, well, maybe it's all of them. It's not an unreasonable. Let's put it like this: it's not an it's a relatable bigotry. Let's say that. Anyway, look. The point is that Michael Jackson was taken out right after he started making these statements, right after he started talking about this particular kind of person. Suddenly he was unreachable, and so they first of all they leaked a voicemail to scare him into shutting up, and then when he didn't, suddenly he was dead.
Propofol.
We're gonna go to Super Chat.
So now this is Esau saying this. Right. It's not us. It's Esau saying this. Same thing with Prince. Hey, Prince was the most mysterious one.
Yeah, right.
And
he didn't do any.
They said he didn't
This
do
guy,
no drugs.
This guy, no drugs.
But he overdosed.
No alcohol.
He didn't eat meat,
None.
nothing,
And none of these so-called black leaders say nothing.
Why they want
Bruh, Bill Cosby, 40 years. These women come out of nowhere after 40 years. All of them was wait. You can't make this stuff up.
You won't remember that after 40 years.
40
You
years.
was at that party.
Guess what? Black people believe it, bro.
Hey, the white woman
It's a hatred.
inconspicuous. That white woman gonna say anything she wanna say.
Yes.
The Negroes is going for it. They don't look at
Listen, you want to tell me? You mean to tell how stupid we are? If their white woman come out right now, a old ass, raggedy, ugly with wrinkle, 70-old, 80 years old. If she said back in slavery, Malachi raped me, they're gonna believe her.
Yeah.
I knew it. They're gonna be like, oh, Malachi was in slavery under you. Oh yeah, he raped me. That's how stupid we are, bro.
And she could also come out and say, I set Deacon Malachi up to get some, and they gonna say, well, she old, we gotta learn to forgive.
Yep.
Right. Bill Cosby, go to jail.
Remember that lady that's conspired to kill what's that blood?
Emmett Till.
Yep. She never went to jail.
Nope.
They said, well, it was a long time ago, and she's old.
Yep.
She confessed on her deathbed, right?
Yeah.
But you know how crazy that is?
To the pillow.
You know how crazy that is, officer? We ready to forgive the other nation, but when we come to each other,
we hate us.
We hate each other.
Right. And that's what Officer Jeraham was saying. Christ said, everything on these 2 commandments, but then Paul had to say the same thing. If it be any other commandment, let it be understood as love your neighbor as you love yourself. You got to. And we think that means white people, not we.
No, exactly. That's
the
what we
black
think.
people in America that are under the spell of Christianity, they think that means white people.
White people.
But Donald Trump gonna make it crystal clear.
No, because the nigga gonna still be like, I got to love the white man.
Yep.
He gonna have us working
Bro,
together.
you know how many niggas making videos try to save the white people now on YouTube?
I can only imagine.
Oh, they on Clubhouse.
You know how many
too.
of them in Clubhouse
They on
and YouTube
Clubhouse.
making videos to save the white man? To save master? Hey, put that article up. No, not this. The one I sent you, man.
He put a picture.
Nobody want to see that old Idumean.
Bobby Christina Brown, the daughter of Whitney Houston, died from drowning and drug intoxication in 2015.
Wow. Same like her mother.
They did that on purpose.
22 years old.
They wanted that to stay.
Hey, give me a favor. Give me a favor. I gotta do this. Give me a favor. How deep is a tub?
2 feet, maybe 18.
Maybe 18 inches.
If you're real rich,
Because I'm not
you might get
mistaken,
3
I think
feet.
that all of them got a regular size, right?
What about?
I mean,
a
you know, they got some rich
Maybe a
jacuzzi style.
garden
I love
tub.
some
Maybe a garden
jacuzzi
tub.
style.
Now remember, the tub with Houston supposedly drawn was in a hotel.
Right.
Every hotel got the same tub.
Right.
Okay.
I never see a tub 8 feet. 8 feet. Do you ever see a tub 8 feet?
18 inches deep.
You can go, who Jesus?
How long is it? How
So a regular tub is 18 inches, which is, I know 2 feet is 24 inches.
Yeah, a foot and a half.
So that's a foot and a half.
That's it.
Damn.
But see,
So the biggest tub is 27 inches.
that ain't even 3 feet.
And he said even 34 inches. Even if it's 3 feet,
But the
There you go.
hotel is going to be 18 inches.
it's going to be inches.
Right.
18
Even
inches.
36 ain't 34 ain't 3 feet.
No, it's not 3 feet.
Even if you slump down and you have a what you call an overdose, your body is going to jerk
Automatically.
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 Yeah, man, that's a,
But you know what? That's what Esau set us up. He'd be like, a child can drown in a tablespoon of water. And then you be like, you can drown in a tablespoon of water.
I think the length is like 5 feet. So even if you're sitting down in there, you couldn't slide down
Right.
far
No,
enough.
because
your
your
body
knees-
is
yeah,
scrunching
Your
up.
feet got
to
to
get your
come
head
up.
under
Yes.
the water.
Right.
Your
legs
feet
gotta be
got to
in
be
the sky
outside the
for your
tub.
head to be in.
On the wall.
Oh,
They
yeah,
got to be
for
on
your
the wall.
body, for
Right.
your upper body to fully go underwater in the
Your
tub.
heels
That's
gotta
just
be leaning on the
foolish.
Your feet got to be on a shower head for your
The
head.
whole head could be submerged under the tub.
A grown-ass woman.
That's what I'm saying. 5 feet long. There's no way that she's getting her whole body.
No,
and
that's
her
what I'm
head
saying.
in there to drown. That's
It's not a
BS.
pool.
Right.
What, she got a pool inside the hotel room?
right.
That's what I'm telling you. But they get us with, and we believe
Yes.
they mouth.
The white men say it's true.
Right.
And it's a drain at the front of the tub
Yeah.
to keep the
Yeah,
water from going.
automatically,
A certain
if the water
level,
go
yeah.
too high for it to
It'll go in that
let out,
hole in the
yes.
front of that.
To let it out.
Go ahead, finish. Put the article back up.
Crazy. We believe this crap too.
But nobody
Oh, yeah.
believed
Our
her
people-
sister when her
our
sister
people-
said
That's
No.
what
she
I'm
had
saying.
cuts,
Yeah.
she had
Right.
bruises,
Like she fought for
like
her
she
life.
was fighting
None of
somebody.
her life.
no black people say nothing.
Nobody believes
The
that.
so-called black leaders say nothing. Everybody shut up. Say nothing.
Man, them Negroes been taking money since they killed Martin Luther King. What they
Hell
gonna
yeah.
say?
Right.
Hey, finish with this.
She was 22 years old. How she died? On January 21st, 2015, Bobby Christina was found unresponsive in her bathtub.
Now keep in mind, Whitney Houston also died from a bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's a coincidence?
No.
Go ahead.
She spent time in a rehabilitation center and a hospice care.
Hospice.
Hospice care.
Sound like chicken you get from Nashville. Shout out to Nashville.
Hospice.
Public school, boy. Woo.
Hospice.
Go ahead.
She died on July 26, 2015. The toxicology report found marijuana, alcohol, cocaine, sedatives, anti-anxiety medications, and morphine in her system.
She was on.
Bruh. Stop.
Bro, that's
Bruh.
every
And
drug.
morphine.
Bruh.
And morphine.
They had everything on
A
there.
22-year-old got
We
Everything.
marijuana, alcohol, cocaine. Come on, man. Stop.
That's all.
Look, I can believe the marijuana and alcohol. Probably even the cocaine.
No matter what.
But now,
You know why we don't believe it?
We know better.
You know what the Bible says.
Right.
Okay.
Because we're in the truth.
Okay.
Believe it or not, if we wasn't in the world, we would have been stupid to believe it too.
but indeed, look, I'm saying I could believe those top three because I've seen them. But guess what? They ain't never so high that you could. That's the one thing that wake them up. Throw some water on.
Remember the movie Bad Boys with Martin Lawrence when he popped that pill, he had to go take a cold shower to wake you up.
I'm saying I done seen people do a lot of drugs. Water is the one thing that wake them up every time.
But who get
morphine?
Who get that high and jump and take a bath? Like what?
That ain't normal, right? Like, that's one thing I ain't never seen. But I'm gonna pop all these pills and go soak.
I'm about to go soak.
I'm about to go soak.
Put my towel in.
Whoa, this cocaine got me ready to relax.
Esau is the devil. All these death, Amalek behind him.
Right.
Amalek is behind all these death.
I'm gonna drink this fifth and go Say it goes bubble bath. That don't happen, bro.
All these deaths Amalek battle.
It's crazy.
What we got next up there?
Yeah, but you know, Amalek already, he said he could kill anybody
Hey man,
that they see as
once
a threat
I got
to their
something,
people.
once I got something
But
for
where you
Amalek.
get morphine? I'm just asking.
What is up there? What is up there? What is up there?
For a friend.
Who really unwind up? Hey. play number 13. Is that 13?
I mean, that was almost
Play
a legit
number
question.
13. This is number 13 is funny, man.
Like, where you get morphine from?
Play number 13. That's funny as hell.
Mighty Morphine Ranger.
And the person who is helping him do that stood over Donald Trump in the White House today, thereby delivering a picture of presidential subservience, the likes of which we have never seen, the most powerless image of a president of the United States ever created by a camera. There it is. In that shot, Elon Musk is doing everything he possibly can to tell the world, without saying a word, that Donald Trump is not the boss of me. Donald Trump is the boss of the other adults in that shot, Stephen Miller and Will Scharf, and that's why they are following Donald Trump's lead on the dress code for the Oval Office, which is the same dress code that has existed for every previous president. The child was there as a power play by Elon Musk, demonstrating he can do whatever he wants in that room. When Donald Trump is your boss, you don't bring your kid into a business meeting with Donald Trump. And when Donald Trump is your boss, you don't talk more than Donald Trump in a business meeting with Donald Trump. Elon Musk spoke 3,666 words. Donald Trump spoke 2,487 words. Mike Pence never had a day like that in the Oval Office with Donald Trump. J.D. Vance will never have a day like that in the Oval Office with Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is the boss of J.D. Vance. When the president speaks in the Oval Office, no one else does. Except today. Elon Musk interrupted Donald Trump when Donald Trump was speaking, and Elon Musk's 4-year-old child spoke while Donald Trump was speaking. And nothing could demonstrate the power of Elon Musk more than his child speaking while Donald Trump was speaking.
That joker
That's a good point, though.
He wiped a booger on the table. That little joker did in his nose and wiped it on the table. I say, ugh.
This is what happened when you worth $400 billion. Hey, I remember I was listening to an interview this lady was having with Bill Gates. But now Bill Gates about $100, $200 billion himself. The lady tell ex-Bill Gates, would you ever run for president of the United States? Bill Gates answer was, why would I want to be the president of the United States? I got more power than the president of the United States. That's what he said. He said, why would I want to run for an office where I have more power than that office? He said, I can change laws with my money the president cannot change. He's right. Why would they? Why would he?
See, that way it show you Bill Gates was smarter than that. He was like, I don't even need to be out there and even be seen. Because that man went from a computer to your food, and you ain't say nothing.
Yeah, he didn't even fix the viruses on the computer, but now this dude's a
wearing a
vaccine
lab
expert.
coat,
Right. This is his foundation. That's not what he worth. That's what his foundation worth.
Yeah.
That's his foundation.
And that's in the billions. That man say he went from a raggedy ass computer to we're gonna give you some medicine and food, and nobody ain't say, but what's up with the computers, bro?
Right.
Ain't nobody asking. It's like that, but that's what we so stupid. We don't even consider what we see in our face. The same way nobody's considering that. They looking at Elon show that whatever his power in everybody's face. If your baby came and told the president to shut up,
wow.
Your baby tell the president
street clothes too.
Bro, that man came in a peacoat.
A peacoat and jeans.
And he got a ball cap on his head.
Put a ball cap.
Like he went to the damn baseball game or something.
I just be imagining Jake was to wear the same thing to the White House.
Yeah, nah, he ain't wearing
Bro,
that.
Negroes will be on his head first and foremost.
You gonna go to the White House?
Yeah,
you should put black people back 500 steps.
All the years we worked to get up there in the White House, they'll be coming on types of crazy.
Right, you go and because and stuff like that, even military person, there are no hats or whatever inside of
Government buildings,
Government
courthouses.
buildings.
You can't wear
You
no hat
can't.
in there.
This man walked in that bit with
In
a
the Oval
with
Office.
a ball
But
up
that's
brim
showing
hat
you
and a peacoat
That's showing you this kingdom is falling.
with a snot nosed bastard.
The America that was back then, that America
not
is
the same.
It's not the same America.
Not the same.
And
It's falling.
Hey,
The empire is falling.
in the words of 2016 Deke, ooh-wee!
The empire is falling, man.
Hey,
And not Trump, not anybody can save this empire. This empire is
it's over with.
falling, and it's falling fast. Right. Real fast. What else you got up there?
We got that number
Hey,
22.
22?
Deacon.
Black Americans save the Christian church.
Oh, God.
Can I get a script real quick, D?
Yes. After that, go to 22.
Right. So you mentioned how Bill Gates said he has more power than the president. And I remember in class, we showed an image of some lady that gave Trump 100 million or something like that, and was able to influence Trump's choices when dealing with the so-called Jews today. I want to get second address 11, and I think it's 10. 11 and 10, I believe it is. To show that although the president is the figure that shows like he's a president, but there's people behind the scenes that's controlling his choices.
That's why America is an oligarchy.
Right. That's a real oligarchy. Of people with the money
Trump,
who run things.
right? So Trump is just a face, but there's people behind the scenes. Read that.
Second Esdras, chapter 11, verse 10. And I beheld, and lo, the voice went not out of her heads, but from the midst of her body.
So the heads that you see, the leaders that you see today, they're not the ones really making the choices. It's the people behind the scenes, these so-called Jews with all the money. That's dumb.
That's a good script.
They the ones saying, nah, we want you to fund Israel, send some more planes over there, send some missiles over there, and we gonna make stuff happen.
Protecting their interest.
Hey, damn. There's a show called House of Cards. I know you guys thinking it's just a show. It's a movie. In the show, it's actually showing you president don't want nothing. They don't want nothing. It's the people who got the money, like Bill Gates, Elon Musk. They're the one who put that. They're the one who put that president there, and the president going to do what they say. That's what Elon Musk just proved to you. That's that show right there. House of really good show, really good show. This guy, it took him a lifetime to find that out. Fighting for power. When he finally get that position, he realized, oh shit,
He ain't got no power.
I ain't got no power.
Damn.
They don't have, the president have no power. They just a face they put there. But it's the corporate in America who run America. And we talking about filthy rich white men.
Dukes of Edom.
By the way, you guys understand, when you look at the Forbes, the so-called Forbes millionaires, every store's not in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Some
Those
of these
the low
people, you don't know who
grades.
they are.
Yeah, those are low grades.
You don't know who they are. Some of these people is filthy rich. They don't know in America. You don't know. You have no idea who they are. And when you see them, you might not even know. They might that's next to you. You don't even know them. Those are the one. Donald Trump don't run nothing, and Elon Musk just proved that. That's what the guy was saying. Elon Musk just proved. The whole world is watching this. America is fading, keep fading away. They're fading, bro. The America that used to be back then is not the same America. Now you got third world country who started standing up to America, bro.
Get a visa. You want to come to my love shit?
Yo,
excuse me. You want to come to my asshole country? Get a visa.
You never see that before. Third world countries start standing up to America. Countries that America can fold. Now they say, nope, you're not gonna come here with this shit. You got America go to Ghana, offer them $1 million to accept homosexuality. They say, no, they're not bringing that shit here. Dang. Since when you see people stand up to America? They tell America, yeah, you can keep your money. We don't need your money. With that homosexuality, get the hell out of here with that.
Say, we got the gold.
Yeah. So, just showing you, listen, just like Obadiah said, Moses is taking this place down. Little bit, by little bit. This place is going down, man.
Destroy the Idumeans.
No, hold on, put that back up.
That list showing this place.
Look at this list, D.
I think that's old.
That's old, right? Okay. Elon Musk, 200 billion. Jeff
That's an old
Bezos,
list.
200 billion, right? But the president is only making how much you said? It's like 400,000 a year, something like that. Like, that man is not going to make the decisions in this country.
No.
Making $400,000 $100,000 a year when you got men like this making 200
Right.
billion.
When you look at these white men, black people think these white men gonna give you power over them. You're crazy.
Right, exactly.
These white men's gonna let a little Negro go in the boots and vote for president. You lost your damn mind.
That ain't gonna work.
You're crazy.
You know, like in the 20s, the richest people in America, they didn't pay taxes. They didn't do nothing. Like they even pretty much they food and everything was free because they put their money up to finance the country. So in return, America was just like, well, you just go where you want to go.
Yeah, do what you want to do.
So, yeah, and I don't be simple enough to think that that's not still the case. Well, if I got 200 billion, my car company's running your city, my electricity stuff running your city, I'm running your internet, I got your Starlink, I got this, I got your medicine, I got your bitch, I ain't paying for nothing.
Space system. You got a space
What I'm paying for?
Hey,
Man, I'm finna walk right in Ruth Chris and give me 2 steaks.
And walk the hell out.
Officer Kamala. Officer Kamala.
Sweet potato.
Watch this. I'm going to show you guys something. Hey, type ExxonMobil. How much money ExxonMobil make last year? Watch this. I'm going to show you how corporate America works. Watch this.
He owned PayPal too.
Yep. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you guys something, right? Type on ExxonMobil.
Hey, Deke, you know, a lot of times we forget that America is a business.
It is a business.
So
that's what I'm about to show you.
That's why somebody like Donald Trump is the perfect person to run the country for them because he's a businessman.
Yes.
Nobody looks at him like a real sophisticated politician type president. No, he's a businessman. He gonna get the job done.
Now, ExxonMobil is an oil company, gas, oil, right?
Yes.
ExxonMobil, majority of the gas, oil, they don't get it from the United States, right? They make deal with like the Saudis, stuff like that, right? So now, ExxonMobil CEO, those shareholders, because that's a public trade company, they got the power to influence the government to change laws in their favor. In their favor. So what's that mean? I'm going to use a poor country. Let's use Ghana. Ghana got a lot of oil, but Ghana do not refine the oil. They don't. And companies like ExxonMobil make sure the United States government do not allow Ghana to refine their own oil. And I'm going to go deeper than that. If there's a government who try to go against that, America will try to do a coup. We place them trying to do something to destabilize that country on behalf of ExxonMobil. What I just described to you is called what do you call it?
Capitalism.
Capitalism. That's power. Because these companies, they invest heavy in the government. And then they're not only just the president, senators, congressmen, they invest heavy. Remember AIPAC? AIPAC invests heavy that Israel can do whatever the hell they want. Whatever the hell they want. So they call them lobbyists. Lobbyists is another name for corruption. America call it lobbyists, but it's actually corruption.
Straight bribery.
America is the biggest co-op country in the planet Earth. They just use another name. They call it lobbyists.
And the lobbyists, because what you were saying, I was reading it before, and I just put it up to make sure they do stuff like for those country, oil producing countries. They say, "Well, we own the patent on the machinery that refine. You can't have it. We won't sell you the machinery at all to refine the oil. So you gotta send it to these people."
Now listen to this. Listen to this, Kamala. I'm glad you said that. Those oil that's coming out of Ghana. Remember, Ghana don't have no refine.
Right.
They took the oil out, they refine it. They don't give it back to Ghana free. Ghana have to buy it.
You drunk in your oil for money. You burn.
Now, I want you to think. I got oil in my house. You take it from me. You say, listen, man, you cannot refine that oil, man. Give me that oil. I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come get the oil, sir. Now, I said, okay, now I need to fuel my cars.
Right.
You say, all right.
I sell it back to you.
$2 a gallon. Now, wait a minute. That's my oil.
Right.
You say, no. It costs me money to refine it. But that's my oil. Okay, since it's your oil, I give you, I give you $1 a gallon.
The white man's the ultimate gangster.
They chump.
Nobody's more gangster than the white man.
Deep.
It becomes a white
Nobody's
man
more
oil
gangster than the white man,
after
brother.
that.
I'm finna show y'all. Y'all got this. Y'all gonna have to go watch. On the way back from traveling yesterday, I started watching this show called Mr. Beast Game.
Mr. Beast.
Oh,
Mr. Beast Game. When you could see what Deke's saying in Mr. Beast Game, where everybody in this game is competing for this same $5 million. But Esau will set up a plan and get you to sacrifice yourself. So he could, and he make it seem like we all in one team together.
Right.
But the rule of the game is only one person getting this $5 million. But they got 1,000 people playing, and they'll be like, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're all gonna pull together. I'm never gonna take the money. I'm gonna show my integrity. And I'm like, why would you do that?
No.
But it's one person can get it.
But only one. And guess what? He did that. And a couple of them, they sat there and he's like, I'm not gonna. And the dude, he said, you could press the button and you could get $1 million right now and go home with $1 million. There's no guarantee you're gonna get the 5. I can guarantee you this $1 million right now. I'll never take it. My integrity is worth more. And then he let it go. And guess what all the people said? Even the black people. He sacrificed himself for us. And they gave him the ticket to the island.
Hey,
I said, what is
that's
wrong
some
with
stupid.
y'all
Hey,
niggas?
did you see the one? There's an episode where the white woman convinced the black woman she's not going to betray her.
I don't know if I saw that one.
In the vote. The black woman vote for the white woman. Guess what the white woman did?
Vote for herself.
Vote the white woman voted for herself. She said, you said it. The white woman said, this is a game, bro.
But you know,
that's a stupid joke. That's what's crazy.
I'm a snake.
But they be doing that and they play games and people.
She convinced the black woman to vote in her favor. And she told the black woman, I'm going to vote for you, you vote for me. But guess what? Now she voted against the black woman and the black woman voted against herself.
Idiots. And that's the thing. Like, so you got the oil. He got the refinery with no oil. Right. And he make you think that his refinery is more important than your oil. Yes. And you give him the oil and he took it.
Let's not say that he makes you think. No, he forces you because he got his military, his embargoes, and his tariffs. So they're not that dumb. They can't build it because he'll come in there and just destroy the country.
I mean, that's what the French was doing. They took you only like those francophone, those African countries. You, for example, like Burkina Faso.
He ain't fooling with them no more.
Burkina Faso might have tons of gold worth $200-300 million, right? French said, we don't want to buy it. Then the French go, oh, by the way, you cannot sell it to anybody. We got to tell you who to sell it to.
Right.
But then ain't nobody getting no damn cell phone.
And guess what? After you sell it, that money is coming to our bank. When it's time for you to use the money, we're going to charge you interest rate when you find to use your money.
We'll loan you some.
We'll loan you some.
Your own money,
bro,
your resources.
France was taking $500 billion a year out of Africa, bro.
Yeah, I remember when you brought that out the first time. I said, "That's crazy. Who would go for such foolery?"
That's extortion. They ain't got no choice,
bro. Can you really imagine if the people stood up and was like, well, then shit, ain't nobody getting no cell phone. Because if you can't make a cell phone without this stuff that all, remember, because Bishop pulled the pictures up. For you to do it,
there got to be unity. They don't have no unity.
Right.
None of those African leaders, they're coons, bunch of coons. They hate their people.
The car insurance industry.
Yo. You remember the picture of Bishop brought up last night where he was showing them in the Congo digging?
Yeah.
And it's like, if these people, like you said, if they had the unity to understand, nobody get a cell phone if we don't dig this stuff up.
Right? Yeah, but how they gonna feed their children? And if they dig it, who they gonna sell it to?
But that's the crazy part, D. It's food already there.
There's food there.
You got to. Okay, well, we ain't gonna dig no food. We just dig this cobalt. We just gonna dig a garden. How about that? But they like our mind's so crazy bent on what Esau want. Like the way the Lord put that evil in him, bro.
Yep.
Bro, that nigga different, bro.
Our mind Mine is yeah. Hey, give me the last video about the church. Yeah, we gotta play that.
Like Esau put a number. Esau did it, man.
22.
That vile heathen, bro. That
By the way, we already know this, but I just want to play it.
Yeah, this thing is crazy.
22. Yep, play that.
If it had not been for the black church, there would probably be no church in this country. And the reason I say that is because that is what was written by Dietrich Bonhoeffer. Dietrich Bonhoeffer came to the U.S. in the 1930s, before the start of World War II. He is one of the greatest intellectuals for the Christian faith from the 20th century. But what Bonhoeffer wrote is the white church had gotten so intellectual, they had moved up into a phase that's very much like our departments of religion, that they've moved away from Jesus and the experience of Jesus working in your life. And he says it got so devoid of faith, it was just based upon all this intellectualism that there was no relating to God anymore. And so when he was in the U.S., he would just go to the African churches, to the African American churches, to the black churches, and there's where he would fellowship. And he enjoyed their singing, he enjoyed their closeness, and he found them also able to run at the intellectual level, yet they had not lost the depth of relationship.
Man, that's an incredible, that's really an incredible piece of history that I have never heard.
Looking for affirmations from the white man, the Negro.
The Negro.
The black
church. Black Christian church.
Save the
What's
whole
that?
faith, D. That's what he
Romans,
said.
Romans 10?
Yeah, get that, Romans 10.
That's a trap.
Romans 10 2?
Romans chapter 10 and verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God.
See, that's the black church right there. They have a zeal for God. They praise, they praise dance, they do they worship and all that, but it's not according to the true knowledge of God.
And it said they have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God because we submitted to the white man and his foolishness.
Yes,
that's why he would come there and just look at all these black folk. He just felt like he was back on the plantation.
Yep.
Straight up.
Hey, go on Google, type how much money do the black church bring? Watch this.
Elon Musk.
Listen, in my opinion, some people might disagree with me. I think the black church is the worst thing that ever happened to black people.
No question.
Christianity is the worst thing that ever happened to black people.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
The worst thing.
A whole Elon work.
The reason we hate each other the way we hate each other is Christianity.
Yep.
Christianity give us a spirit to love the enemy and hate ourselves.
Yes, sir.
That's what Christianity do. Hate your own brother, but love your enemy. The men that's rape, rob, murder, Christianity make you love them. John 3:16. But when it come to your own brother, you hate your own brother. Now, now go back down, man. With the black church.
Black churches have collected $800 billion in 10 years.
To Elon.
Now, black churches collected $800 billion.
That's a lot of money.
That's two
That's
Elons.
like the economy of like countries.
It's even more than that now because this was posted in 2019.
So now,
I didn't drop.
Black churches, they don't push marriage.
Nope.
They don't push black women. They don't push that shall not commit adultery. They don't push that shall not steal because they steal themselves.
Right.
The pastor is a bunch of thieves themselves.
Abortions, they don't talk
They
about
don't push, do not kill your babies.
Right.
And guess what? 95% of them is Democrat.
Damn.
Yes, they're Democrat. Yes.
The
and
Rhodians.
yep, they push women that are loose, stay single. Because why? 90% of their money come from the single black woman.
Yep. Who's
That's
the
what they
most
push.
educated, by the way?
Yep. The most, yes. Supposedly supposed to be the most educated.
Book smart and common sense ain't the same thing.
Nope. The most educated. But she's the most educated, but she cannot see the churches is destroying her community. She cannot see it.
So
She
smart,
cannot
you
see it.
stupid.
Nick, I never understood why there were so many black churches on the same block. You can go down
Brother,
the street, it's like 18.
You don't see black churches. You should go to Brooklyn. Brother, every block there's a black church. Every block. Just listen. If you ever go to Brooklyn, drive on Flatbush Avenue. The reason I choose Flatbush. Flatbush is long. Start from the beginning of Flatbush. Start counting churches. I guarantee you, by the time you end with Flatbush, there's gonna be 1,000 churches just in Flatbush
crazy.
alone.
That's crazy.
I guarantee you, there's gonna be 1,000 churches just in Flatbush, or Church Avenue in Brooklyn. Yeah, church. Yes, church or Nostrand Avenue. Nostrand is also long. Start from the beginning of Nostrand where Nostrand starts. Start cutting churches. Guarantee you're going to see at least 1,000 churches.
That don't make no sense.
Guarantee you.
You said Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, yeah. Because it's a big business. Big business.
And they be like them little like apartment.
Brooklyn. Yes. Yes.
Read that. You from up New York. Can you see that? That thing crazy.
Hey, read this.
And I thought the Bible had one church.
While an exact number is difficult to pinpoint, Brooklyn is known for its numerous houses of worship and is estimated that there are around 2,000 churches and 4,000 informal places of worship within the city limits.
So
6,000 plus 4,000?
2,000 churches plus another 4,000 informal places.
So that means somebody's house is
some small
churches.
Those
little
small
church building
churches. Yeah.
You don't think I'm joking? I think they got more. When did this article come out?
That's an AI answer. That's an AI answer.
That's more. No, that's way more.
What are we talking about right now? 6,000.
That's just in Brooklyn.
What are we talking about?
No way this is correct.
Yeah, that's just in Brooklyn.
That's way more church than that.
This is just Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, that's just Brooklyn.
I'm telling you, it's way more than that.
That's just Brooklyn.
It's way more than that.
Hello, Brooklyn.
That's how you know they don't read the Bible.
We got a lot of churches.
There's one
A
church.
lot of people forget, man, American, well, we here to be, this is our jailhouse. This is a jailhouse, and we here to repent and keep the commandments. And we don't realize all these establishments and politics and movements, if it's not of the Bible, it's all a trap to keep us docile and asleep.
All right. Well, if you don't know who your daddy is, then you need to find somewhere where you could be healed. Go to israelunite.org/contact-us. Find a hospital.
They wife tripping on them, throwing flowers in their face.
Find a hospital near
from
you.
the boss man at the job.
Hey, Booster Club. Donate. Help keep the prophets moving throughout the earth, teaching this glorious gospel. You want to make Face to Face Radio an even better radio show? You can do so by donating at iuic.atlanta at israelunite.org. Make sure to put PSR in the comments. Hey, IUIC in the classroom. Bishop, deacons, captains, teachings. Get them. All right. If you want to, IUIC TV all day, every damn day. $24 a year. Got it. Stop acting like you don't. Deep.
Hey, put the camera back. Brothers, sisters, right here. Right here, support. Again, I want to give a shout out to the Booster Club. The thing we do, we cannot do without y'all. We need your help. As you can see, we're not driving fancy cars, big houses. We traveling to the work. Nobody's doing that more than IUIC. Nobody's doing that more than IUIC. Continue to support us. We got school all over the world.
Hospital.
We got hospitals all over the world. And we cannot do that without y'all. So, plane ticket is expensive. Hotel is expensive. Food is expensive. So help us out. Donate. You are a big part of what we do. Major part of what you do. You play a major part of what we do. So donate. Shout out to Bishop for that fire class yesterday.
Right, sir.
Shout out to Captain Shemaiah, Captain Amaziah, Captain Ewie, Ewell. Your brothers, be careful out there. Drive careful. Come back home safe. Sisters, anything else?
No, sir. Have a good week.
All praise.
Hey, Deep, Bishop Book.
Oh yes.
Sell that thing out.
Hey, anybody got a picture of that book?
Yep.
Anybody got a picture of the book?
Tighten up.
IT.
Come on, y'all.
Cap.
Hey,
thank you for coming through.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming through. Man, we don't have no guests here.
He never signed the
Yeah,
wall.
we got.
I did.
No,
Oh, you did?
You did sign the
He
wall.
signed the wall.
I think so.
Hey, you have a picture of Bishop Book?
Come on, y'all.
Put it up there. Put it up there. Put it up there.
I'm about to
Look in the announcement.
Make sure you go to OR and get that book, man.
look the
Put that book up there. Hey, man. There's a lot of stuff in that book.
I ordered my copy last night. I tried to go on Amazon the first time it dropped, and so
Yeah.
Hey, I
It was sold
got
out on
mine last
Amazon.
night.
Hey, listen.
Mine coming in yesterday.
Really?
Camp Hoshai
Yeah, they
dropped a
delivered
book
mine
too.
yesterday.
Congratulations.
And I come home last night. Mine was
Captain
there.
Hoshai book also.
Which one? You got the paperback or the hardcover?
No, I got the hard copy.
Got the
I ain't
hard
mad.
copy.
I got the hard copy.
Hardcover.
There you go. Yeah, put that up. Put that up. Put that up. Put that up.
It's a little hard.
That thing right there. You're gonna. Hey, there's a lot of stuff in there, man. You're gonna be like, oh wow, I did not know that.
Don't get the ebook.
I got this. I got the soft copy.
All right, brothers and sisters. Hey, you think we want to thank the Officer Ira, Zedaniah, Matthias, Moshe, Soldier, Asherala.
Lucius.
I don't know why they call this. Is his name Lucius or Lucius?
Lucius. This freaking guy.
What is that?
Shlomiel.
Captain.
Captain. Mahalaleo. The kitchen team, we got Sister Aliyah, Sister Zamira, and Sister Mary Beth. Thank you for breakfast, brothers and sisters, brothers behind the scene. Thank you for a great show. With that, Israel, Captain Shemaiah, Amaziah, Irie, Ewell, Lord willing, they'll be back next week.
Yes.
All right, with that.
Alicia.
Oh yeah,
Alicia,
Sister Alicia also be back, Lord willing. Lord willing. She might get fired.
No.
Possible. Hey, I'm just joking. Hey, with that, brothers and sisters, shalom. Most God bless you.
Don't forget the missing person, y'all.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Check out the missing person.
Jesus.
Hey, cut the mics.
Our people have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here, to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read. Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness,